Hey, welcome back guys to another walkthrough for ONIMUSHA 2. You're either watching this as a separate video or as part of my full platinum. But what we're going to do first, go in special features, put difficulty on normal and turn on ultimate mode. Yeah, difficulty on normal and turn on ultimate mode. I'm trying to go for other trophies along the way which we have not done in hard. So yes, ultimate mode and normal difficulty. You unlock ultimate mode by completing the game on hard. And ultimate mode basically makes it so you start the game with infinite magic. Yeah, you have infinite magic. You have the Record Chem weapon to begin with, so you can just spam magic attacks all the time. Your armor will be max upgraded. You have loads of perfect medicine, loads of talismans, and you have all your firearms. You also start with 20,000 gold. And by the way, starting with max armor does not void the trophy for completing the game on normal without upgrading anything. Yeah, it still works. But yeah, it's going to be a quick speed run. We're doing Kotaro on this first playthrough. There's 2.5 playthroughs in this video, by the way. Kotaro, and then Ekei, and then Oyu. We did Magoichi in my hard guide. So if you need to look at Magoichi's scenarios, watch my hard video. You can follow that on EC. You don't have to do it on hard as well. Yeah, we should be able to get everybody's scenario completed by the end of this video. Everybody will be at 100%. That's 3.5 playthroughs in total if you include my hard video. Yes, that'll be all the scenarios done. So after this video, all we've got left to do is some mini games. Yeah, you can get all scenarios in 3.5 playthroughs. The reason it's 3.5 is because I make a save on the third playthrough and then I reload that on playthrough 4 and just continue from there. Yeah, rather than have to do the first part again. We kind of plan the third playthrough ready, so we do not gift anything until we make that manual save, and then we make that save, we start gifting, then later on we just reload it again and then gift somebody else. That's how it works. But yes, because we've got most trophies, we can just go through this as quick as we can. We're on normal now, but on playthrough 3 and playthrough 4, we are going to be on easy difficulty. Yeah, so grab that frog when you get here guys. Yes, grab a frog. And then come over to the shrine. Just make sure you grab a frog before you use the shrine. So yes, this is Kotaro's. We're getting all these scenarios which you can in one playthrough. There are 1 or 2 of Kotaro's which you have to do in other playthroughs, because there's 3 different ways to meet him, by the way. So I do one way here, of course. And by the way, when you spawn in here, talk to that guy on the left to get sugar candy. Yes, grab the sugar candy. Talk to that NPC on your left when you first spawn in. Come your steps to the south. And then grab a globe from that chest. Yeah, grab a globe from that chest. Come into the stables area. Talk to the guy on the right here. Grab the ancient documents from him. And then grab the Tengu mask from the chest at the back. And then go back down to the main street. Yes, grab that Tengu mask. Yeah, Kotaro's, there's 3 different ways to meet him. So you have to do 3 playthroughs for Kotaro no matter what. But we've done one way on hard mode. We're going to do one way to meet him on playthrough 3, and of course we're doing the other way to meet him in this playthrough. And you have to complete the game in order for scenario progress to register and to save. Yeah, that's why it can take long if you don't optimize it, because you have to complete the game in order for progress to be saved in terms of scenarios. So you can't just like experience a new scene, quit. That doesn't work. You have to complete the game. Okay, so coming to Mountain Path, grab that telescope from that chest. Anything I'm not picking up, you do not need to grab it guys. I have a text guide for this, linked in the description as well. Yeah, if you want to look ahead or just use the text, it's there in the description. But I'm going to explain everything in this commentary as well. So go to the top, talk to that guy, he'll tell you that you need a permit. You have to trigger that scene. You have to trigger that, otherwise your other allies will not appear back in the bar and you will not be able to buy the permit. So yeah, trigger that scene and then go back down to where the bar is. Yeah, this will all work out as long as you follow me closely. Things are highly missable, so be very, very careful. Now, coming to the item shop on the way to the bar, and we're going to buy everything. Yes, buy everything from the item shop. Yes, even the salt. Yeah, buy the salt from him, everything. Wonder flower. That's it. Once you bought it all, come back outside to the street and head into the bar, which is the next door down. Yeah, this bar is open 24/7, guys. They never close. Right, so once you head forward, you'll trigger a cutscene and you get a document. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to come over to this guy with the bandana around his head and we're going to buy the permit. Yes, buy the permit from him. Yes, come in here and grab a Kotaro pipe from his chest. Yes, grab that item. Yes, and then save your game. Right, come outside next. Yes, talk to these two NPCs at the top here. Just got to talk to them once, that's all. This is one of the ways to meet Kotaro. This is the first way to meet him. The second way, we did it in the hard playthrough, which was first. And the third way, we're going to do it in playthrough 3, which will be after this. So yeah, talk to them guys outside, then come up the stairs, and you'll meet Kotaro. Yes, once you meet him, you'll spawn outside. Just go back in and head upstairs to him. So because it's Kotaro's playthrough, we're going to be giving him gifts only. Yeah, talk to this guy in purple near Kotaro, and he'll give you the first skin. Grab the folding fan from the chest in the corner, and you go to the balcony, guys, and talk to this guy sunbathing, and you'll get the history book, volume 9. That's it. Right, once you're done, go back to Kotaro. Now it's time to gift him some items. So we're going to give him this sugar candy. It doesn't matter the reward you get, by the way. We're just doing this to raise his bond. So give him the sugar candy. Yes, and then you want to give him the folding fan. Yep, folding fan next. Next, give him the globe. Yeah, that's that round thing. Yep, if you believe the earth is round. I mean, you might want a flat one. But yes, give him the globe. And then next, give him the compass. Yeah, make sure you give them to him in the same order as well, by the way. Yeah, so up next will be the telescope. Right, now grilled fish. That's it. Stinks, so want to get rid of that as soon as we can. Yeah, give him the grilled fish. Right, now give him the salt, because he needs to put it on the fish. Yes, salt, and then we're going to give him the history book, volume 9, then he can read that while he's eating the grilled fish. Yeah, now history book, volume 9. That's it, do not give him anything else. We'll give him some more goodies later, but for now, that's all we're going to give him. Right, once you're done, we're going to head up to the gold mine. Yeah, if you follow me on hard, this playthrough is so easy compared to that, guys. I didn't mean to go in there. I wasn't looking. You have to understand, when I'm actually playing these, sometimes I can't quite remember everything. So with this one, I'm kind of reading my text guide at the same time as I'm doing this. I'm trying to read it between rooms. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But sometimes I don't quite read it quick enough, and that's what happens. I run in the wrong direction. But yeah, don't mind me. I'll let you know if that happens. So yeah, equip the Ekei, because normally when you interact with the shrine on that previous area, it automatically equips that new sword once you get it. So show this guy the mountain permit. That's it. It'll kind of let you pass. Yeah, in his little sandals. And then enter the gold mine. So there's no need to collect anything. We just want to get through as quick as we can. So because we've gave Kotaro all them gifts, he should now be the highest bond for us. So we should trigger his scenes in this gold mine. Yeah, because in this gold mine you can get scenes with Ekei, Magoichi or Kotaro. So you have to do at least 3 playthroughs just for them. I mean, of course, I've optimised everything quite well. So we get everything in 3.5, but if you don't optimise it properly, sometimes you might have to do like 5 or 6. Just because you might be missing one scene, which you keep like messing up. You're not triggering. So once you get here, the barriers will go up like normal, blocking you from leaving. Kill the first few enemies, make sure you absorb their souls, because the scene will not normally advance until you suck up their souls, guys. And then the cutscene will begin. So not Magoichi, Kotaro. Kotaro will come in with his like little daggers, thinks he's like a little ninja. So take out all the enemies. That's it. Yeah, the mini games, by the way, they take about 30 minutes. The mini games. I mean, there is like a Phantom Realm type place, which is quite hard actually on the mini games. Right, so once you trigger that scene, he's left. Come as far room, guys, and grab the new spear weapon from the shrine. That's it. Stick around inside or your foot. I think either will work. Yeah, make sure under your hand or your feet. Do not stick anything else in there. Trust me. Yeah, it's quite painful. Yeah, so at the T-junction, take the remaining path. In here, you'll get another cutscene with Kotaro this time. On hard, we had a cutscene with Magoichi and Ekei. Sometimes, different characters will share cutscenes, by the way. So for example, you've got Ekei Max, you'll get a specific scene there. And you've got Magoichi Max, you'll get the same scene. Because, yeah, some characters share scenes, but that'll count for them both. Right, so in here, we're going to use the orb to unlock this door. And if this boss, just keep spamming triangle, guys, you'll kill him mega quick. Yeah, so we had one hard playthrough on hard. But the nice thing is that once you've got that hard playthrough out of the way, which you can't make any easier, the rest of the game is just mega easy. Just like, you've done the hard work, now enjoy yourself by having a bit of a break. Yep, and just like smashing everything. So don't talk to him yet, come this far room, because his chest at the end has a mirror inside. Yes, take that out, we can use that to check our makeup and stuff before we meet Oyu. Or that lovely woman, which will be waiting in the market for you later. Yes, once you've got the mirror, come back in here and talk to the survivor. Yeah, once you spawn here, you'll get the red ring. Yeah, come downstairs and enter the item shop at the back. You want to come over to the item shop, you want to buy everything he's got to offer. Yeah, that's it, take it all. Even the red parrot, guys. Even the love potion. That's that the red parrot's no longer behind him because we've bought him. He's in my back pocket. Right, so we're going to go back up to Kotaro now. Now we've got a bunch of new gifts. We're going to gift him some items again. Okay, so same as before. Give them to him in the same order. So red parrot. Yeah, give him the red parrot. Next up, give him the book of short stories. That's it. Once he starts hanging upside down, his bond is really high, but some scenes you have to take it even higher. So yeah, book of short stories. Next will be the mirror. Give him the mirror. That's it. Now give him the Kaimyo Hakimaki. Is that right? That's it. Then give him a love potion. It will instantly fall in love with you. Yeah, love potion next. And then throw the lemon out. I mean, give the lemon to him. That's it. Yeah, so no more gifting now. It's about time he gifted us something, hopefully. Yeah, but his side quest later, you do still have to do that. And by the way, now once you gave him to him, we're going back to the gold mine. His side quest later, we can't avoid it. Because there's a scene with him, just before, not just before, but there's a scene not long before his side quest, where if you try to avoid that scene, if you try to avoid his side quest by lowering his bond, you know, because you're hoping to bring it back up afterwards, if you lower it enough so you can't get that quest, then you avoid the scene as well. So there's no way to avoid the quest and get that scene. You either get the scene, get the quest, or you don't get a quest but then you don't get the scene either. So yeah, unfortunately we have to do this quest if you want to get a specific scene, which we're going for in this video. So in here, grab the dice. Maybe I do give him again. Why do I grab the dice for? Oh, I do. I think the dice is the last item I give him. But yeah, talk to NPC at the front of the gold mine to get his dice. Yep, and then we're going to make our way back past the boss and over to the cover on the floor. Yeah, so in this room, that enemy will have Kotaro in the air, holding him up by his throat because he's like really light. Yeah, we want to help him. If you leave any room when you've got an ally with you without killing the enemies, then the bond will decrease on that ally. So always, I mean, it probably doesn't matter too much with the others because we not want to race them, but with Kotaro, if Kotaro joins you for any fights, make sure you kill all the enemies before you leave. And if you want to make sure you have killed them all, try to talk with them. If you can talk with your ally, then that means all the enemies have been dead. I mean, sometimes there'll be a cutscene like that so you know when you have, but not always, because a lot of times they follow you around so you can gift them. But yes, help him in that fight, he'll run off, and then continue on at the T-junction, go left, make, like I say, make your way back to where the boss was. And in this room in here, where's the save point, we're going to gift him the dice. Yeah, so give him the dice. Yeah, do not gift him anything which I don't, unless you want things to potentially go a little bit haywire. Yeah, they can go a bit pear-shaped. So in this room, it's only Magoichi. We don't really care about him, not right now. So just going to leave him. We just want to get past this enemy. Yep, and leave the room. So yes, leave Magoichi to himself. He's a big boy. Right, and then once you're in here, we're going to use the red ring on this cover to unlock the entrance to the Infernal Cauldron. That's it. Once you come down here, we want to kill all the enemies. There'll be 2 enemies. Yep, that guy, his eyes came alive. Yes, take him out at the front, and there'll be a guy at the back as well. I've got them all already. Right, so yes, come through this door, and you want to go up the spiral steps. There's a crystal ball over here. Why did I grab that crystal ball? Do I still gift him? I didn't think I'd give Kotaro any more items. I don't know, but yeah, there's a crystal ball in that chest. I guess I do grab them, yeah. I guess we'll see a bit later if I do gift them to Kotaro or not. Yes, come at the spiral staircase after grabbing that crystal ball. Yeah, because as I'm commentating this, guys, I'm also reading my text guide. Of course, my text guide is more or less more up to date because I don't quite remember everything off my head. Yeah, so as you approach the door, you should get a cutscene with Kotaro. Yeah, come in here, grab the incense from the chest on the right, and then go through the far left door. So for the puzzle in this room, the top left wants to be number 6, the top right number 8, yeah, top right 8, top left 6, bottom left number 2, and the bottom right number 4. That's it, that's all you need to do. Yeah, you get the bronze mask right from the side. Right, and let's come back into this room. Enter the double door on your left. Right, we don't want to help Ekei, so just leave him. Just go for this fire door once you kill the enemy behind it, blocking it. Yeah, leave him to it. That's it. As we run past this locked door, we're going to use the bronze mask right on it. Yeah, just use that, slot it in there ready, guys, for later. Right, and then save your game as you pass on the save point if you want to. Yep, and then come to this door at the back. Yeah, so 3 hours 20 this video. Yeah, but once this one's done, that's it. ONIMUSHA 2 is pretty much finished. Up here, Kotaro will help you. Well, he'll pretend that he's helping you, but it's more like we're helping him. So yeah, kill all the enemies. Remember, do not leave the room before you kill the enemies, otherwise his bond will decrease. Yeah, if you can talk with him. Yeah, if you can talk with him, then that means you have killed everybody. So just talk with him first, just to make sure. That's it. Once done so, come outside here, into this room in the corner. That's it, and grab the purified charm from the cabinet. Yeah, grab that purified charm from the cabinet, guys. Then make your way back down the previous steps. Yeah, back around here and down the steps. Yeah, you went into the door, underneath the stairs. Yeah, once you go down the bottom. I didn't mean to open that chest, so ignore that. I mean, loot it if you want, but I didn't mean to. Yeah, so come in here, and you find the spirit. You can fast forward the dialogue by spamming circle. That's it. Afterwards, go closer to him and use the purified charm. That's it. Use that charm on him. That's it. He's now free to rest. Well done, guys. You have now freed him. His soul can rest at last. Yeah, and as a symbol of his gratitude, he's going to drop a bronze key on the floor for us. Yeah, bronze mask. Yeah, so grab that sparkling item. Yeah, that's the one. That's it. Come back out here. Through this corridor. So we're going to use the bronze mask left on the left side of the door. Don't try to put the left side on the right, so it won't fit, even if you flip it around. Yes, a bronze mask left. Slot it in. Right, go straight through the door. Now, if you don't have this trophy yet, keep spamming square. Keep spamming square. And I don't know why this works, but almost always after that cutscene, if you keep spamming square, you automatically lock swords straight away. And then during that power struggle, keep spamming the buttons, rotating the stick, and you should hopefully win it, guys, and get that trophy. If you don't get that trophy, then don't worry, we'll be doing this 2 more times later. Like I say, spam square, you'll automatically lock weapons, and then keep moving the analog stick and spamming the buttons on the front, and hopefully you'll win. Right, continue forward after killing him. Now for Golgundantis, yes, the greatest swordsman that ever lived. Yeah, just keep using your magic attacks and you'll eventually win this fight, for the time being. That's it, I think he let us win. Remember, this guy is the greatest swordsman that's ever lived. What's his name? Is it Golgundantis? That's it, just keeps ramming triangle, nice each way. Now this cutscene, at the end of it, there should be a part where Kotaro will come down and help. If that doesn't happen, then its bond wasn't high enough. I did skip forward, of course, I'm skipping cutscenes. But yes, during that cutscene, Kotaro should have come and helped you at the end. But yes, up here, come over to the big sphere. Interact with it to find the faith orb from Oyu. And then use it again on the globe, on the big sphere, guys, to trigger a cutscene. Yep, you spawn back here. Yeah, go forward, you'll get a few more cutscenes. Yeah, there's my iron horse. Right, we're going to come down here now, we're going to go into the bar. So once in the bar, you want to talk to Ekei. Yep, just talk to him, do not give him anything, just say how you're doing. He's going to mention a beautiful lady waiting in the market, and of course Oyu waiting upstairs. He wants to share, you can let him have the beautiful lady if he wants to share. But yeah, save your game, because we're going to be leaving the town after this. This is the point in playthrough 3 where I make a save, and we reload it in playthrough 4. Yeah, about here. So we avoid like about 20 minutes of the game. Right, talk to this beautiful lady. Yep, that's what she looks like without makeup on. So you're going to come down here. Now in this next room, we're going to trigger a scene with Kotaro. Yeah, there's a scene in this room with every one of your allies. It's normally whoever's got the strongest bond, and providing their bond is high enough as well. So here he is, the ninja. The wannabe ninja. So take out all the enemies and then talk with him afterwards, guys, just to make sure that he's happy. That's it. If you can talk to him, you know you're good to go. Right, exit. He's going to follow you. Yeah, follow you like a little kid. That's it. Once you come in this room, there'll be a cutscene. Right, once you get control back, hop across the stones and go into the far cave. Jubei. No, it's not. That's not the game, that was me. Sexy Jubei. Oh, I forgot about that cutscene. Yeah, so come up here and there'll be another cutscene. Yeah, and we're going to grab the ring of Takao on the floor. Yeah, grab that sparkling ring, Jubei, and come back into the passage. Right, so now we've got the ring, we've got to go all the way back to the residence. Yeah, some new enemies will pop up from the ground. You can either kill them, guys, with your magic attack, or just run past them. If you do want to heal, by the way, do not be shy about using your healing items. We have loads. 30 perfect medicines and 10 talismans is awesome. Right, so Kotaro will be standing there. We're just going to ignore him and run straight past. Talk to him if you want, don't really matter. But yes, just running back to the residence where we've spawned in. Sexy Jubei. Yeah, it just got attacked by them enemies. Yeah, so into this room with the bashed up door. Right in here. Yeah, camera angles get really wonky there. Yeah, come straight to this back hallway and go out the far door, guys. Yeah, out the back door. There you go. Yeah, you get a cutscene in here with Oyu. Yeah, after you go through her back door, you'll find her. Yes, and use the Ring of Takayo on here. Now for this, I press the top one 3 times, the bottom one 2 times, the left one 2 times, and the right one 1 time. Basically, top needs to be black, bottom red, left white, and the right wants to be blue. Climb down the ladder afterwards into this tunnel with the spike trap. Yeah, luckily you're quick on your feet, guys, otherwise that could have ended up a lot worse. Yeah, come and cut this rope. We could have crouched underneath it, but let's just cut it. Yep. As soon as the trap falls down, run back across, climb back up. You just use the direction pad of the analog stick. You don't press anything to jump. That's it. Then jump back across. Do not press anything and you'll hang there. Then once the spinning blade has gone over the top, guys, press forward to climb back up. Right, come out here onto Fog Valley. Yeah, the steep cliff, apparently. So climb this ladder at the far end. That's it. Look how he climbs with his sword in his hand. Quite weird way to climb ladders. Yeah, climb this ladder next. So we're going to be doing that quest with Kotaro in a minute. Like I say, I couldn't avoid it. The scene which I couldn't get, which scene was it? It was the scene where he helps you back in that little village. I think that was the scene. I couldn't trigger that. If I got a spawn low enough that the side quests don't trigger, then I couldn't trigger that scene. I think that was the one. Yeah, something like that. Or it might have been the scene after this. Or it might have been the scene after the side quest, yeah. Yeah, I think that was it actually. The scene after the side quest is the one I couldn't get. So yeah, I could lower his bond. I could lower his bond so that his side quest didn't trigger. But then there's no way for me to give him a gift after his quest. And so the scene afterwards, I couldn't get it. That's a problem. And it's a scene where you have to find this bird for him. Yeah, I couldn't trigger that scene. If I avoided the quest, then I couldn't get that scene afterwards. But yeah, because this bond has to be quite low to not get a quest. Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, so I've just got that green weapon. You still have to get most weapons, even when we're doing a speedrun, because you have their magic seals you have to destroy. Yep, so make our way through here into the forest. Remember, just keep running forward. Yeah, keep running forward, and eventually there'll be a cutscene, and Kotaro will take over. Yeah, so here we go. Kotaro will come and lend a hand. Right, so since you spawn in, I'm going to grab that necklace, that bracelet, the blue soul bracelet. I always grab them. So yeah, grab the blue soul bracelet and then continue up the ladders, guys. Yeah, we've got to do them little tool like Phantom Realms as Kotaro, unfortunately. That's why we need to avoid it, because you have to go through them Phantom Realms and they just take a bit of time. But like I say, I couldn't find a way to avoid these and get all his other scenes. Yeah, and do not forget to get that chest, guys, the red wedge. You need that red wedge, so try not to run past it. Yeah, grab the red wedge and then continue up the ladders. So you want to come over to this red portal, you want to use the red wedge and then go through it. Yeah, so as Kotaro, remember you can use some healing items if you want, so don't worry. If you want to heal, yeah, just use all them healing items. Yeah, your healing items, I should have said this in the hard playthrough actually, but you share them. Healing items are shared between all your characters, by the way. Yeah, so I'm just doing his secret technique. Down, up, attack. Down, up, attack. Yeah, it works really well. You don't have to. I mean, you can just use your square combo if you want. But it stuns every enemy. And especially if you do the secret attack on it. So secret technique where you press down, up, attack. If you press attack at the end of the last hit, you do like an extra hit, which is really good. So you do your down, up, attack. Then on the last attack, just after it connects, well, the timing, it does change a little bit depending on who's doing the secret technique or what weapon it's for. But yeah, down, up, attack, and then press attack at the end of it to do an extra attack. It should allow you to sunlock pretty much every enemy. Yeah, there's only 5 floors on these. Remember, you got shurikens. I think they are infinite, actually, on ultimate mode. You know where you press L2 to use your like throwable. Yeah, I think they are infinite. As you can see on the top left, there's no number below my shurikens, so yeah, I think they're infinite. But yeah, remember you can use his magic attacks to make him keep going invisible if you want to. But yeah, Kotaro's magic attack isn't really that great. To be honest, most of your allies, their magic attacks ain't really that great. I mean, yeah, they've got their uses, but it's not like a sexy dual base magic attack where it's actually damaging the enemy. I mean, Kotaro goes invisible. Ekei casts like a red buff around the enemies, which holds them in place. OU, her ability buffs the weapon so that it makes enemies drop more souls, and Magoichi, his ability just buffs up its attacks. Yeah, there's no actual ability which directly attacks the enemies, unfortunately. Because if there was, we could just keep spamming that, like we're doing with Sexy Jubai. So yeah, 5 floors, so I think this is floor number 4. So only one more to go after this. We're going to have to do Ekei side quests again in playthrough 3. And then when we're doing OU, of course, all OU side quests are, you have to do them anyway, so there's no way around them. But yeah, we don't have to do Magoichi's again, that's done and out of the way. I think I do get 64% story completion in this video as well. So if you still needed to get S rank, this could be a good spot to do it. Yeah, but the problem is with the critical attacks. Yeah, because without the black necklace, critical attacks can be quite hard. But yes, grab the weapons, guys. Since you've got that weapon from that chest, equip it. Yeah, the Roga Kunai. The other chest for the blue wedge. That's it, kill the enemies. And then on the left here, guys, will be a sparkling item. Yeah, the redstone peg. Make sure you grab that peg. So you want the redstone peg, and you also want the blue wedge and the new weapon. Of course, equip the new weapon straight away like I did so that you kill enemies quicker. Right, I think, is that it? No, it's still a few more to go. Yep, so once you're done, guys, return to the real world, which is flat. Okay, so once back here, yes, now continue forward. Once in this room, yes, approach that broken ladder at the back and press the action button, guys, and you'll climb up. Yeah, see that broken ladder at the back, that's it. Sorry, not Jubai. Kotaro will jump up like a ninja. Right, so at the Riverside, you can grab the stealth costume if you can, if you want to, but it's not really any need to do so. Yeah, to come into the fire door, make your way through the grassy area. Yeah, that's the actual official name. That's the canon name of that area, the grassy area. Yeah, make your way through the swamp and through this double door. Right, we're going to go to the blue circle and use my blue wedge. Yep, and then we're going to go to this next phantom realm. Yeah, so them enemies floating in the air, if you get close enough, you can lob your shurikens and hit them. So yeah, just get beneath them, guys, and press L2, and you should hit them. Yep, L2 from beneath. Yeah, watch out for spinning enemies. I mean, they do come down to you eventually, and then you can attack them with your melee weapon. But yeah, look, see? Shurikens can hit them. Oh, it looks like there's another one. Yeah, he's going to spin around. He's coming down to my level. And got him. No need to absorb the souls, because, I mean, you can if you want to heal, but we're not going to be purchasing anything. Yeah, do not upgrade anything, guys. Don't even upgrade your health. There's a trophy for completing the game on normal. I think it's without upgrading your health or upgrading your weapons or armor. Because your armor's already upgraded, that doesn't count. So you've got fully upgraded armor on ultimate mode, and it doesn't even void the trophy, which is nice. I'm not sure if that's an oversight, because all the trophies are so easy on ultimate mode, which sound like they should be hard when you read the description, but yeah, they're easy on ultimate. Like I say, the only hard one is hard mode, because you cannot cheat it, because you have to complete hard mode in order to unlock ultimate. Yeah, bloody hate these things. What enemy do I hate the most? Maybe that enemy, perhaps. It's a very, very close contender. Spinning enemies are not great. Spinning enemies are easy. You know, the ones which do roly-poly after you. Yeah, they have a very savage roly-poly. Yeah, they're a bit annoying, because when you're trying to run through a room quick and you can't see the enemies yet, you're about to go through a screen transition, or sorry, a camera angle change. You can't see the enemies, and all of a sudden, as the angle changes, a spinning enemy will start hitting you and it will knock you over. Yeah, that's the reason I hate the spinning enemies, really, because they kind of stun lock you and knock you down. So the big guy, yeah, secret technique will stun lock him, nice and easy. Knock him on his ass, that's him down. So spinning enemies to finish off. I think I'm going to record this, well, sorry, commentate it in 3 parts. So I'm going to have a break after the first playthrough, a break after the second, and then we'll do the final leg, which will be a third. Yeah, third playthrough is going to be about 15 minutes long, perhaps. Yeah, but all the others will be like 1 hour, 20 minutes ish. But the only reason the third playthrough is so quick, remember, is because we reload a save we make in playthrough number 3. Yes, I've not made that save yet, but when we get there, I will let you know. It's very important. Do not overwrite the save no matter what you do, because if you do, well, it's not a big deal. It just means you've got to go through the first 20 minutes of the game again. But I do make 2 saves just in case. So I know it's quite easy to overwrite a save by mistake. I know, because I've done it. I've done it myself. Yeah, I put my hands there, put my hands on the table. I have done it myself. Put my hands up in the air, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so always, when you're trying to make like an important save, always make a few just in case you overwrite one by mistake. Or corrupts, you never know. But yes, grab that bluestone peg. I was running around for a moment there because I forgot what I was doing for some reason. But yes, grab a bluestone peg on the left on that last floor, and then go through a portal to get back outside. Down here, use both pegs on this totem. Yeah, stick in the red blue peg. And stick in the blue peg. No, not the red blue, there's no such one. I was combining them in my mind. Yeah, stick in the red peg and then the blue peg. Save your game if you want to, guys, and then come down here. We're going to find Jubei. Sexy Jubei. Yeah, this dialogue in this game is quite... Yeah, definitely from the time when Resident Evil was made. Yeah, would they get away with dialogue like this nowadays? I have no idea. But it's quite funny to play. Sexy Jubei. Yeah, so carrying forward, once you get control back as Sexy Jubei. And once getting this boss fight, just keep pressing magic attack to spam him and knock him down. Yeah. You won't even get a chance to admire your beauty. As I'm going to absorb his souls, just get some health back. Right, continue forward. Yeah, so this scene here we're about to get, yeah, come the steps on the left. If I avoided a side quest, then he would not appear here, and this is a key scene with him. So talk with him here, talk with him. He's going to mention his birdie has gone missing. We're going to find it in a minute. You have to talk with him to trigger that quest. That's it. And come over to the magic seal and destroy it with your sword. Afterwards, equip the Rekkaken back. Grab the item behind it. Right, come back to the fort, guys. Go left and make way over to the little pond. Yeah, you have to talk with Kotaro, otherwise this little scene will not trigger. Yeah, but you come down here. Yep, and you're going to kill this beast. And then interact with a little bird sparkling on the floor. You're going to find out it's actually been eaten, and it'll be a tube for his leg. Yeah, pick up that item, guys. I'm having a bit of trouble there. Yeah, tube for pigeon leg. Pick it up and then report back to Kotaro. Do not tell him the truth, guys, because we do not need that. Yeah, trust me. If you tell him the truth, it's going to be a John Wick type thing, you know, like they killed my bird, and he's going to go on a massive killing spree. So you want to gift him the tube for the pigeon leg. Yeah, so come over to him and give him the tube for pigeon leg. There you go. It's got a secret message inside it. It's going to tell him that this bird flew away.
That's good.
Yeah, he's going to ask you, tell him the bird flew away. That's it. That's all he needs to know. And once done it, you should get that weapon volume book. That'll confirm. Apologies, I just not on my desk. Yeah, you get a weapon volume book. That'll complete that quest. Right, come over to a save point, save your game back in this room, guys, and make way across the swamp. Yep, so that quest with Kotaro, quite easy to miss. So interact with this lever. Now when you pull this down, look at the icons quickly. Look at the first two. For me, it was the first one had his arms crossed, and the second one, I can't remember talking to you, but I did remember when I was playing this. So I always look at the first two, and I remember like crossed or sword, crossed or open. So for example, open. Cross is when his arms are crossed, open is when his arms open by side, and of course sword is when he's holding sword. That's how I remember them. So I look at the first two, then obviously you know which the third one is, because of course you know the first two. So cross, open, that's how I remembered. Then you put a cross one on the left side, open on the middle, and of course the one remaining on the right. That's how I remember that little puzzle. And of course reload your save if you messed it up. But yes, in here, that puzzle is always random, by the way. It's not always going to be the same. It's always a bit random. But yeah, just remember the first two. Quickly look at them and think cross, sword, or open. And whatever the first two was, just keep repeating it like cross, open, cross, open. Then you do them, and then of course the third one last. Okay, so in this room, yes, there'll be a little scene with Kotaro. You'll have to help him kill the enemies. That's it. Make sure they're dead. Remember, talk to Kotaro afterwards to confirm all the enemies have been defeated. If you can talk with him, that means you are good to go. So come this room next and kill the cabbage enemy at the end. Yeah, cabbage with tentacles coming out. That's it, come this door for the next boss. So again, just keep spamming your magic attacks. That's it, again, you've caught her with no makeup on. That's it, you get the honesty orb. Yes, interact with that wall to unlock a secret doorway. Come in here. Once the poison comes down, yes, be quick, guys, before your health depletes. Right, run to the end, and then dive off. That's it. It's a bit rocky, but we should be okay. Yeah, just dive down with your sword in your hand. And once down here, guys, interact with the boat at the end. The little kayak, place the orb inside it, and you're going to have a new fight with the greatest swordsman in the world, Golgan Dantes. Yeah, just keep spamming your magic attacks again. He'll block every single one just because he's that good, but it will eventually allow us to complete this scene, this little battle. He won the battle, but he's not won the war, not yet. So yes, OU will come to your rescue. Right, now in control is OU. Yes, you'll get red soul bracelet automatically. Yeah, come down this slope at the end and make way into this far room. We want to get a key plate. Yeah, so come to this chest and grab a key plate from it. That's it. Once you've got that, come back along here, guys, and make our way back to the entrance. We're going to use the key plate on that cage in the middle, so that the shrine, yes, the shrine will unlock, so that sexy jewel blades later can put something inside it. Right, once you've done so, yeah, these doors will unlock. Next, we're going to go in this door here. Yeah, this is what I mean. I hate these spinning enemies. They're easy to kill, but yeah, when you're trying to be quick, they just knock you down. Right, go in the fire door. Yeah, so in the ritual room, just head straight through and into the door in the opposite corner. Go through the equipment room, or should I say, this is more like, it's more like a torture room, isn't it? You'll see what I mean when we do always playthrough later. But yes, in here, all you have to do is block until the barrier comes down. I have tried attacking these enemies before, it's really awkward, so you just got, I think you just got to wait and block until they finish jumping up. Right, finally, yes, go down the ladder into the water tank room, which is just above it. Yeah, so we're going to take out that cabbage enemy, guys, and then go through the portal which appears behind him. Yeah, I know, unfortunately, it does take a bit of time to kill these enemies, you know, when you're controlling your allies. But when we play on easy a bit later, you will kill them a little bit quicker. Yeah, I could have done these 3 playthroughs on normal and probably saved about 5 minutes. Well, maybe not, because you're still going to be on normal, so the enemy's going to take a bit longer. So yeah, I just decided to do hard, normal, and then easy, easy, as opposed to hard, normal, normal, normal. Right, so yes, go through this portal afterwards into the Bridge of Darkness. Yeah, make your way all the way down to the bottom. Remember to loot this chest at the bottom, because it's got your new weapon inside it. Yeah, the Gladius. Yeah, there it is. Take out the Gladiator and equip it. That's it, just so kill the enemies in this next room a little bit quicker. So there'll be 2 enemies here. You have to kill them both in order to get the sacred flute. So first of all, I'm going to take out the smaller guy with the purple pants, which he borrowed from the Hulk. Yeah, just attack with normal attacks, and then the big red guy, stun lock him with your secret technique. Remember, down, up, attack, and then attack again at the end of the combo to do an extra attack. Bam, yes, nice little stun lock going on here. That stun lock works on hard mode. Yeah, if you haven't followed my hard mode video, we stun lock a lot of bosses with that secret technique. It's really good. Yeah, do not underestimate the power of secret techniques. They're secret for a reason, I believe. Yeah, so once you've got the sacred flute, make your way back up the Bridge of Darkness. Yeah, I know it's illuminated, but that's just what it's called, so make your way up there. It's a canon name. All these names, I've labelled these rooms in my text guide. They are the canon names. Because if you trigger an autosave in a room and quit, when you go to load that save game, it will tell you the name of that room as named by Capcom. And yes, for every single room in my text guide, I actually waited till an autosave triggered, and then I quit a game, loaded it back up. That's how I found the name of every room in my text guide. Yeah, I probably went a bit too far doing that. I could have just come up with some generic name. There's 1 or 2 rooms I had to come up with a name, because some rooms you cannot trigger an autosave, just because there's like a event with one of your allies, and normally in them rooms you cannot trigger an autosave, believe it or not. Yes, nice bit trivia there. I bet you're really glad that I told you that. So back through it into the entrance and then back out into the beach, guys, to see sexy Jubei. If you're quick, you might see him in his underwear sunbathing. Oh no, we missed it, just missed it. Right, you'll get Sacred Flute and you'll get control back as Jubei. You'll also get her Red Soul bracelet. Right, come into the entrance. Right, so first we're going to stick our hand in the shrine. Yeah, stick your hand in there. That's it, and you'll get the hammer. Right, so come this room next. Yeah, quickly if you can. Yeah, that guy with the purple chest, he always tries to attack you as you approach him. Yeah, them big skeleton dudes with the red bodies, the red torso, sorry. They always attack you as you approach them. I think they're the only enemy that do that. Yeah, so once you get into a ritual room, there'll be a cutscene involving Kotaro and Oyu, which should trigger. It will automatically advance you through that room. So yes, you get a cutscene with Kotaro and Oyu where they start like fighting and chase after each other. Yeah, but after that, carry on down here, guys, into this room. Yes, take out the tentacles if they're in your way. All you really have to do is smash that magic seal, but normally you'll keep locking onto a different enemy. Yeah, come in here and grab the circle key on the floor, guys. Yes, there it is, circle key. Once you've got a circle key, climb the ladder in the corner and you'll get back up to the ritual room at the back. Now make way back to the entrance. Yeah, so again, like I say, that enemy with the purple torso, they always attack just before you get close to them. Just how they're programmed. It's so that you run into their attack. Yeah, a bit sneaky they are. So come this room next, near the save point. Now, as you come in, you want to switch to your Senpamaru weapon, you know, the green one, because when you go into this lift, you want to use the tornado. There you go, to activate it. Yeah, once you come down here into the underground area, go back to the Rekka Ken. Yeah, this wrecks the enemies. Yeah, come this door here. Right, you're going to see the robots flying overhead. Going to come to this far corner and climb this ladder. Going to go all the way to the end, guys, and climb down and go into the far room. Yeah, we need to get a scarlet, not scarlet key, we'll get that later. We need to get the golden key. Yeah, we need to grab the golden key. Okay, so the code for this, I need to quickly scan through my text, guys, to catch up, so I'm way behind. I mean, you can see what I'm putting in. But yeah, sorry, the code for this, so top left is number 1, top right is number 4, bottom left is 13, bottom right is 16, middle right is 7, and middle left is 10. Right, you'll get the golden key. Sorry, I had to pause the video then. Yeah, duty calls. No, I had a phone call, I had to answer it, guys. Right, yeah, so we're back outside here. We're going to climb up and head to the far. We're going to head back now to where the room was with the crates moving overhead. Climb a ladder, use the golden key, followed by a circle key, and go find out. Oh, yeah, I've got another little puzzle coming up, which I've got a solution for. Remember, everything is in my text guides, so if you need to look ahead of anything, it's all in there for you. Yeah, so it's first keyhole, use the golden key. Golden key always comes first. Yep, hop across the crates. They're not crates, I don't know what they are, but I know they're not crates. But yes, next you want to do circle key. Yeah, it's not like this, it's a Amazon delivery depot. Yeah, I've no idea what them things are. But yes, when you try leave, there'll be a cutscene with Oyu and Kotaro again. And inside here, guys, yes, so for these, going from left to right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to press number 2, number 4, number 5, number 3, number 1, number 2, number 4, number 3. And that'll be it, be completed. Go in this portal next. And once you spawn in here at the top of Star Tower, go into this inner walkway, head all the way around, guys, and go down the ladder. There'll be enemies in this room. You'll know if enemies are in this room, then the cutscene at the bottom is not going to trigger. Yes, when you try to leave this room at the bottom, Ekei, there might be a cutscene involving Ekei where you take control of him. That normally happens where you know if it's going to happen because there'll be no enemies in this room. If there are enemies, then you've not triggered it, it's not going to happen. And that normally happens by having this bond, like it's got to be quite high by the way in order to trigger that scene. But yes, come outside at the bottom, come this door. That's another scene actually. I tried to avoid triggering this quest when we do his playthrough, but I couldn't, because if I avoided his quest, then I missed another scene with him, so I had to do it no matter what. But yes, come through here, And once we get outside, we're going to attack the few enemies here because it's going to trigger a scene with Kotaro. And he's going to help us. Well, he's going to pretend he's helping us. So yes, just attack a few enemies, guys, and here comes the ninja. That's it, take out all the enemies. Yeah, he actually probably hits you more than what he hits the other enemies with his like little shurikens. Right, remember, loot his chest afterwards for the cherry blossom key. And also talk with Kotaro. Once you think you've killed all the enemies, just confirm that they are all dead. Yeah, what's he doing there? Jogging on the spot. Oh, the thing is with this one, you get a cutscene anyway. There you go, see you next time. Yep, so after that, you're going to come through this doorway. You're going to unlock it and go through. Yeah, so we're back in Gifu Castle now. Head past all these enemies, guys, and go through this double door at the end. Yeah, behind the big guy in purple pants. And here's Kotaro. So you have to go through this little cutscene here. Yep, and this little event. So kill all the enemies as they spawn in. Do not leave the room. Yeah, because there'll be another scene at the end of it. So he's going to lob little bombs down. I don't know why he does it. Yeah, he's going to lob like little bombs. Yeah, avoid them. Look like little Halloween bombs. But yeah, just make sure you're not too close to them because they will explode and they will damage you very slightly. Yeah, just keep attacking the enemies, guys, and eventually a cutscene will happen. I mean, he's trying to help, but bless him. By the time he drops the bombs, the enemies are already dead. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. That's what they say. Yeah, so there we go. So that was fun, Jubai. Tetsu Jubai. Yeah, so you'll get that weapon volume book, guys. Yeah, talk to him afterwards, just confirm it's all okay. Right, come in next and open the door on the right using the cherry blossom key. Come forward and unlock the red chest you reach. That's it, to find the crescent key. Once got that key, we're going to go back outside now to the lake house. Yeah, so in here, go back through the door on the left. Once back in this room, head forward and outside the entrance. Yep, head around here, guys. So Kotaro is out here, so we're going to have to kill all the enemies. And there's quite a lot of enemies which spawn here. But you don't really have any choice because you do not want his spawn to decrease. So yes, kill all the enemies. And then talk to Kotaro, of course, afterwards. Just to confirm that you have completed this little event. Yeah, it's a shame you can't use this on hard mode. Yeah, that's the only... Because if you could do this on hard mode, it'd be so easy. You know, if you could unlock it on normal or easy. But anyone that's played ONIMUSHA 1, the remaster, would you say this is a harder platinum? Because I do have quite a few people asking me about that. At the moment, I don't really have time for it, but I'm just thinking for the future. Do you think that'd be easier for me to plan? I mean, this did take a long time for me to plan due to the gifting system. But yeah, come down here, guys, and go in this door, of course. In that previous room, make sure you've killed all the enemies and talk to Kotaro afterwards. Come in here, unlock that door around here. Smash that magic seal with your spear. Go inside and enter the portal at the back, guys, to get to the Demon Cave. Yeah, let me know, please, in the comments if what ONIMUSHA 1 Warlords is like in terms of platinum. Do you think it'd be longer for me to optimize or quicker because it doesn't have the gifting system? You know, is it easier, is it harder? I didn't really find this one that hard. I mean, hard mode was hard for me, but once I figured out strategies, it's really easy. What made hard mode hard for me to begin with is because there wasn't really any strategies out there to make it easy, and all the kind of tips out there didn't really make it easy, and all the guides which said what was hard, they said the S rank trophy was hard or completing the game without upgrades. But for me personally, I think hard mode is the hardest thing because it's the only thing you can't choose. But yes, once I figured out all these strategies, it makes hard mode a lot easier. But like I say, I couldn't really find any info out there which gave like similar strategies to what I'm giving you here. But yeah, let me know what you think to ONIMUSHA 1. Do you think I'll enjoy platinum in that, working on a guide for it? Do you think it'd be quicker? Yeah, because I mean, if it's not going to be as involved as this, yeah, maybe I will do it. But at the moment, I think it's something I might do before the next game releases. It's like hype building up to it. But anyway, guys, on the way here, we triggered that scene with Kotaro, where he unlocked a secret alcove for you with a necklace inside it. We don't need it, but that's another cutscene you get when Kotaro is at max bond. come in the canyon, kill the cabbage guarding it, and then lower the bridge by pulling the lever, and then carry on forward through the demon cave. So Kotaro will be here again for you. He wants you to follow him across the path he took to avoid the traps, but you can just keep spamming your magic attack to get through, guys, like so. Yeah, that's one way to get through. That's it. Talk to him afterwards. That's it. Right, and then carry on forwards. Yeah, so just run straight through. I normally attack when I get near the middle, because if not, one of the enemies normally makes one of the engines explode and it'll normally knock you over. So I normally just get near the middle, do a magic attack, and then carry on forward. Right, so once you get here, in that chest is the great powder tube. Yeah, so once you've got a powder tube, continue to the end here, guys. And once you've got rid of these enemies blocking your way, take out the glaive and use your tornado magic attack or anything in order to break this green magic seal. That's it. Once it's broken, go back to your wrecker. That's it, and continue forwards. Yeah, we've got the great powder tube. That's the only reason you come into the demon cave for. Yeah, the great tube of powder. Yeah, what am I looking for? Oh yes, you have to use a powder tube on this guy because he's blocking your way. Yes, use powder tube on him. That's it. Come back in here and use a portal to go back to the lake house. Yeah, what I've read about ONIMUSHA 1, it's an easier platinum than this, what I've read. I think that's what I've read. I think it's mainly because the gifting system isn't there. But the gifting system isn't really hard, it just requires a lot of planning in order to do it optimally. So in here, guys, run to the end and quickly free Kotaro by attacking the claw enemy at the end. Yes, be quick, because if in the claw enemy for too long, it can actually knock their bond down if you don't free them quick enough, and they just get freed kind of like naturally by the claw releasing its grasp. Yeah, you have to actually free them by your attacks in order to stop their bond decreasing, I think. But yes, defeat all the other enemies. That's it. Remember to absorb the souls afterwards, because if not, it might not end the scene. Oh, there we go. So trigger that scene afterwards. Piece of cake. Even though he has already grabbed when we came in here and we had to save him. Yeah, but piece of cake. Just go along with it. Yeah, so continue through this door. Yep, through the next door. You'll be on the garden path now. Make your way up to the corner, guys. Take a left and come through here to get to the waterfall. Right, so make your way around here. Go through the door at the end. We're getting there. 20 minutes and we've completed the game. So that's 2 playthroughs done. We've got 1.5 playthroughs left to do. So yes, use the boat, come up here, destroy the cabbage enemy. Go through the door afterwards. Go through the door in the far right corner. Yeah, let these guys sniff your powder tube and that will knock them out of it. That's it, that woke them up. Right, so in this room, got another little puzzle. Okay, so for this one, remember from left to right, I've labelled them 1, 2, 7. Yep, so I've done this in 3 stages because otherwise it's just too many numbers. So press 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, and finally 4, 5, 7, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4. Once done so, go in the light afterwards, guys, to get to the blood pond. As you can see, there's no enemy guarding this door like there was in hard mode. And no, we're not getting the black necklace because just try and get through this as quick as possible. Right, yes, come through this door, guys, and carry on into the arena. Head straight through here, nothing to do here. Yeah, this arena, enemies respawn in here. There's a lot of rooms near the end that once you kill the enemies, they don't respawn anymore. But yes, in that arena, they do. Yeah, so in this labyrinth, go to the fork, go left. At the next fork, go right. And then continue to the end. Make sure you got this weapon equipped so you can use your tornado to trigger the lift. That's it. And that's going to take us upwards. Yeah, back into Onigashima. So you're going to grab the scarlet key in front of you. I'm going to go back to the wrecker. I'm going to wreck Ken. Yeah, grab the scarlet key. And then unlock this door, guys, and go through to get back in the corridor. Yeah, so go right, go back to the entrance. When we do an Oyu's quest later, we have to go left there, by the way, to trigger a scene with her. Yeah, go straight through the entrance and go through a door near the save point. Yep, head around this corner. There'll be a side quest near later with Ekei. We'll do that in the third playthrough, which we'll be doing next. Yeah, go down this elevator. Right, run past the robot. Be quick here because there's enemies up above. Try and shoot you from afar. Same in this room. So quickly come this far ladder in the corner. For some reason that corner is always a bit awkward to get into that corner due to the camera angles. You'll be running to it, then you'll suddenly just swap direction because you'll try to like correct yourself as the angle changes. Yeah, that corner is like really awkward to get to. Yeah, climb down this ladder and then head into this room with a scarlet door. So that scarlet key, we're going to use it on this fire door to unlock it. That's it, remove the barrier. Right, lob it in there. And then go through the door. And carry on forward for a scene with Oyu and Tokichiro. Get off, Tokichiro, you filthy animal. Yep, she should probably wear more clothing. Right, I'm going to save my game here. Yep, Capcom probably should have censored that costume, then probably Tokichiro wouldn't have tried to kidnap her there. Yeah, come through this fire door, so it's going to be Gogodantis, the greatest swordsman that's ever lived, that's ever roamed this earth. Yeah, so I'm going to use the sacred flute first. He is a great swordsman, but he's got one weakness and one weakness only, and that is the sound of flutes. Yeah, just play a flute, any tune guys, and that will weaken his barrier. Right, and then just attack him. Yep, that's it. Spam magic attacks, guys, and that'll knock him down. Like I say, he won the battles, but we won the war. Yeah, absorb his souls afterwards, and come this door into the engine room. Right, continue forward. Yep, and turn left there. Yeah, climb ladder, then take your next left, hop across there, climb this ladder, unlock this door, and go back into Onigashima. Yeah, run straight past Oyu. Yes, and interact the statue, guys, and put in the respect orb. So head over to the skyship. Interact with it, guys. Now with this puzzle, you probably remember anyway, you have to rotate both handles at the same time if you can, once you're able to use them both. And if you do one too much, the shutter will start to be on level. And if it's unlevel too much or uneven, then it will stop, and you'll have to rotate the one to bring it back up to level. So you see that it's at a slight angle. When that happens, I try to slow down with the other. That's it. You've got to try to raise it up continuously at the same heights both sides if you do not want it to stop at all. It's not rocket science, you know, I don't need to explain it too much. But yeah, once done that one, big cutscene, and we are now in the sky ship. Right, so go forward, go through this door here. Yeah, make way to the end and go through the fire door next. You'll be in the conveyor belt room. Just run up to get to the cockpit and then interact the red panel, guys, to head to the final area, Demon Castle. Is it called Demon Castle? Oh, Demon Tower, sorry. Oh, it's close. Yeah, Demon Tower. Yeah, so cutscene in the cockpit. Yep, interact with the flashing red light. I wonder what this button does. Let's find out. Right, go straight in this room. Now if Ekei's bond is quite low, he'll spawn in here and be very, very upset. So we're going to take him out. The thing about this fight is you have to use your default weapon. And I don't think it has any magic attacks. But yeah, I just keep spamming square basically. We could have tried to raise his bond slightly so this scene didn't trigger, because this scene only triggers if his bond is really low. But we do have to see this scene at one point, so why not just do it now? We do get it again in playthrough 4 anyway. But yeah, just keep attacking him, guys. It's quite easy. I mean, If you do need heal, just use a perfect medicine or a talisman. That's it, to refill your health. But after enough hits, he will finally go down. There we go. Ekei's keepsake. That's it. So once you beat him, come in this door. Yep, equip your wrecker, because we're going to wreck this enemy coming up. That's it. Use a magic attack to wreck him. Right, and come up the stairs to the upper floor. Now go around 2 camera angles and into this double door here. Go straight up the ladder at the back. You want to equip your glaive weapon, you know, the green weapon with the tornado attack. And then go beneath the Soul Queen and just keep spamming that triangle attack, guys. That's it. That's all you've got to do. Just keep spamming that. I can't believe you get infinite ammo. You know, I kind of see what ultimate mode is. You know, you start with a good weapon, start with some consumables. But I didn't imagine you'd get infinite magic as well for it. So that kind of like trivializes the whole thing. Because without that infinite magic, I think it'd be quite a bit different. It's that infinite magic which really changes this up. But I guess perfect medicine does actually refill your magic anyway. But of course we just don't need to use it at all. I think perfect medicine, I think it refills your magic and your health. Yeah, so we're going to use the gold scale. First you have to absorb all the souls from that boss. Yeah, when you kill him, absorb all the souls first, because the gold scale will be mixed in there somewhere. And then use it on this statue at the end. That's it, to remove the barrier leading us to the boss. Right, climb back down. Yes, climb back down and go through this door. I didn't mean to take the purple wedge. I meant to go through a door, but it seems I opened the chest because it's nearest to me. Yeah, just ignore that. Right, come as far door. This will be the last save point of the game. We've got a boss up above and a boss down below. And then a boss really far outside. So yeah, demon base, save your game, climb up the ladder. So again, just going to keep spamming magic attacks. Now when this boss changes his face, when he starts flying around. Oh you. Yeah, there'll be a cutscene here with Kotaro and Oyu. Remember, we are doing Kotaro's quest line here, mainly most of his scenarios. So yeah, just keep attacking the boss. Yep, I ran the wrong way. I think the boss is following me one way, and it's like I'm chasing him. I should have ran the opposite way. But yeah, eventually he'll knock off Oyu. Just keep attacking the boss. Then once he detaches, what I do, because he's out of the way of the flames, I switch to my tornado. I use that to bring him down. The tornado will suck him down to your level, and then switch back to the wrecker weapon, guys, and just keep wrecking him with your magic attack. Yeah, tornado will bring him down to your level, so you can hit him with the flames. That's it. Once you killed him, yes, go and talk to Kotaro afterwards to trigger another cutscene. Yes, make sure you go and talk with them. There they are. Yeah, there you go. Chat with them, guys, trigger another cutscene. That's it. Once you've done so, that's all you need to do. Just do not forget to talk with him, guys. We need that scene. Yeah, climb down the ladder. Come over here, guys, and use the orb to trigger the lift. Go down, and we're going to fight Nobunaga. Yeah, so again, just spam your magic attacks. When he does fly, you need to wait for him to come back down. Unfortunately with this guy, when you use your tornado, it kind of pushes him away. It doesn't suck him up. Yeah, this guy doesn't like to be sucked off like some of the other enemies. He likes to be blown. Yeah, so just wait for him to come back down. Yeah, it might take a few seconds if he starts doing this lightning attack. Yeah, but he will eventually. Just be patient. Right, come on Nobunaga, stop dancing around these orbs. Come down and face me like a man, like a demon. He's got nothing on Golgan Dantis. I think he's a bit salty actually. He's jealous that he is not the greatest swordsman of all the demons. Yeah, so he does eventually come down here. I don't know if he does that to heal up or to like buff his sword. Yeah, normally when he does that, just keep attacking him. Yep, got him. Yep, he just like fell over in the air. So now you've got his final fight. This is the same for every difficulty. There's not really any way to trivialize this. Of course, the higher the difficulty, the more damage it's going to take and the more damage it'll do to you. But yeah, just the same thing, guys. Keep shooting every part of his limbs, both his legs, both his arms, and then shoot his head. That's all you got to do. Remember, if you need to heal, you got your perfect medicine to use, and your talismans. If you do die, yes, you can use the talisman to revive. Yeah, really annoying fight. You know, I am tempted to skip this. I might fast forward this on the other playthroughs, because yeah, this fight goes on for like 5 minutes or so, and it's exactly the same on every single playthrough, because you can't bring anything to the fight. You're kind of stuck with your ONIMUSHA mode and the same weapon. Of course, you got your healing items which you had to come into the fight, which you can use luckily. But yeah, other than that, it's all the same across every difficulty. You just keep running away, shoot them when you can, block them when you can, heal him. And when you get to the head, you have them annoying masks which keep blocking your bullets. Yeah, we'll do this one. Then on playthrough 3 and 4, guys, I'm gonna make this fight go a bit faster, just because it's nothing special. At least you've seen it once in this video. I guess that's the important thing. You've seen it once, what to do. But yeah, so fireballs, you can shoot them if they get in the way if you fire your projectile, sorry, and you can block them. Yeah, so fireballs, you can block them. I mean, you need to avoid the laser, and when he walks, you need to avoid his feet as well, because that can do a lot of damage. Avoid his flamethrower, but his flying masks, I think he can block them. But yeah, if you try to make it so you disable both arms near the same time, because his flying masks do not start coming out until you've destroyed one of the arms. So if you keep switching arms so that you hopefully destroy them both almost at the same time, then both arms will be destroyed a bit quicker, just because the masks will not be blocking your way. But yeah, look at these, they're annoying, they just keep blocking your projectiles. So yeah, no matter what, this fight is just a little bit grindy. Yeah, lasers do quite a bit of damage as well. Here you go. Yes, use a perfect medicine. Oh yeah, so yeah, it fully restores all your magic power and your health, which is nice. Yeah, but you will go down a lot quicker on the easy mode anyway. Yeah, pretty much going to be doing the same again, guys, for playthrough 3. But we're going to be it's going to be focused on Ekei on that one. Yeah, Ekei, and we're going to be playing on easy mode. It's going to be ultimate mode again though, so we've got all them weapons, same strategies pretty much. We're just going to be doing Ekei, and we're going to be on easy, so enemies will die quicker and will take less damage. Yeah, luckily there's not really any scenarios which are tied to difficulty. You can trigger the scenarios on any difficulty, luckily. Yeah, remember, if you do die, you've got 10 talismans, so you can just choose to use one and you'll revive with full health. It's a shame you can't buy them talismans from the shop or something. Yes, I think you can only actually find 2 in game. We find 1 in hard mode. I can't remember how you get the other one. I think it might be a quest from one of the other characters or something. Right, come on, can't be much longer. I thought I killed him then, but I'm pressing option so I can use my use of perfect medicine. Got him, finally. Yeah, so you get that trophy, Ultimate Demon. That's for completing the game on ultimate mode and no help needed. Complete the game on normal or higher without upgrading anything. That's it. Let's see what rank we got. Yeah, so playthrough 2, and let's look at my story completion as well. So we have still got one more scene to see with Kotaro, but that's one of the other scenes. We're going to get that when we do Ekei's playthrough. But I think we should have completed Ekei. Ekei should be at 100% now, I think. Sorry, not Ekei, that's going to be in playthrough 2. But Kotaro's at 95%, Ori's at 80, and Ekei's at 61. Hopefully you're on the same as me, providing you follow my hard mode guide, and that means you're on track to get platinum in 3.5 playthroughs. Yeah, so that orange line, that's a path I took during this playthrough. Yeah, that's the scenario path I took, the orange line. So yes, just go through these. If you think you missed one, then pause it on the one which you missed and read the name description to find out where it might have been. And you can use that along with the text guide, trying to figure out which you missed. But yeah, if you follow me closely guys and accurately, you should not have any problems. It should be the same as me here. Yes, right. So that's playthrough 2. And these are my results. So playtime 117. What's my rank? 64%. So I still got enough story completion. Yeah, so my souls absorbed were quite low and criticals and whatnot. But yeah, got a C. So that's playthrough done guys. So next up, we're going to do playthrough 3, which will be based on Ekei. So again, go into special features, change it to easy difficulty, but you want to make sure ultimate is still on. So yes, special features, easy difficulty and ultimate mode on. Yeah, there we go. Right, back out and start a new game. Right, let's go playthrough number 3 where we're going to focus on Ekei. Right, are we ready to go guys? Are you all fresh and ready for playthrough number 3? Ready to take control of sexy Dubai again? Yeah, so like I was saying, this is going to be Ekei's playthrough, focusing all on him. On the single man Ekei. Hopefully we can be his wingman for him in this playthrough. Okay, so a lot of it is pretty much the same as playthrough number 2. Yes, we're just focusing on a different ally. That's all it is. But in terms of the enemies and the fights, yeah, it's all pretty much going to go exactly the same way. Spamming magic attack with our Wrecker. Yeah, Wrecker Ken. We're on ultimate mode of course, but on easy. So on Oyu's playthrough, we're not going to give any gifts to Ekei until we're ready to come back to this area. Because that's like the last point. You know, you can trigger all this quest beforehand. The thing of Ekei is if you don't give anybody any gifts, his default got the highest bond. I don't know why, but yeah, if you don't give any gifts to anybody, you'll always see his scenes first to begin with over everybody else's. I don't know how it works, but because of that, we can use him to easily kind of get as far as we can and then make a save and then reload it to do somebody else's things. And the thing of Oyu is you don't even meet until after her anyway, so you're not missing any scenes by leaving her until the last minute, which is nice. So yeah, once you've triggered that scene, Dubai, yes, that one, you would make your way back through here. We're going to grab the frog. Some of these things we're getting, you might think, why are we getting this? Because Ekei don't even like this item. Remember, we're reloading the safe later because these items are also for Oyu, so that when we reload, they're ready to give to her. So yes, grab the frog guys, and then stick anything inside the shrine to get the sword. Yeah, whatever you stick in there, it will start glowing blue. And it will attract people to it. Yep, you'll spawn in here afterwards. Remember, talk to this guy on the left to get his sugar candy. Yeah, that's confetti in the original, by the way. Yeah, a nice little bit of trivia there for you. Yeah, so grab the sugar candy. Come in here into the marketplace, grab the globe. Yep, come into the stables next. Talk to the man on the right, grab the ancient documents. Be ever so careful with these guys. They go back, they go way back, they do. Yes, and grab a Tengu mask from the chest at the back. Yeah, once got them items, go back down to the main street. Like I say, we're not giving anything to anybody just yet. Hold on to all those lovely gifts that you've got, all them presents. Yep. Remember, I'm kind of doing this as I'm looking at my text guide. So most of the time I am going straight from point to point. But yeah, just like then, I kind of ran right a little bit. Kind of forgot what I was doing. But yes, come up to mountain path once, got all them items. Grab the telescope from his chest in the left corner. That's it, continue up this rocky path. Equip the wrecker. And then talk to the permit guy at the top. Just like normal, he's going to refuse you. Yeah, this worker is very reliable. He never lets anybody through, no matter what. No matter how many times you pester him, no matter how many times you try to go back through this area, you know, like go back in time, you always get the same response. So yes, talk with him. He'll tell you need a permit. That will trigger this next scene to happen. Yeah, remember, you always have to trigger that in order to make the permit seller appear in the bar, along with Magoichi and Ekei. So come into the bar, or sorry, item shop first and buy all the items. Yeah, buy everything, guys. Do not hold back. That's it, buy it all. We don't use everything, I know, but it's just quicker to say buy anything as opposed to say, right, buy the grilled fish, buy the salt, buy the conch shell. You can imagine you might miss them, but if I just say buy everything, it's simpler. It's probably quicker as well because you just spam yes on everything. So yes, once you bought everything, come into the bar and go forward. You'll get a cutscene. Yes, talk to this man over here, buy the permit. There you go, mounted permit. He'll tell you happy digging. Then come to this back room, grab the Kotaro pipe from the chest. Yes, grab the pipe from the chest and then save your game. Right, once you saved it, we are going to head back up to the gold mine. Yep, now what if you do not trigger Kotaro. Yes, there's 3 ways to trigger him. We've done meeting 1, we've done meeting 2, next we need to do meeting 3. Now meeting 2 is very hard to avoid. Yeah, it's very hard to avoid because you avoid meeting 1. For meeting 2, all you have to do is run forward about 5 steps at one point and you'll trigger it. So you have to know what you're doing pretty much because it's so easy to trigger Kotaro's second meeting if you avoid the first. But don't worry, I'm here to let you know what to do and when. So come to the gold mine, continue forward. Yep, we're going straight to the T-junction first, then we're going to go right and we're going to get a scene. Remember that scene we always get? So we've done Magarichi's, we've done Kotaro's. Next up is going to be Ekei. And like I was saying, Ekei is for some reason your default ally if you avoid everybody else. He's always got the highest bond. So once you get here, defeat all the enemies. I think there's 3 or 4. We're on easy mode, so going to go down really, really quickly. Absorb all their souls, and you'll trigger a scene. Ekei should jump down and give you a helping hand. Yeah, he's going to lob his playing cards at them. So yeah, defeat all the enemies now. I think easy and normal have the same enemy placement. I think it's only hard where they change slightly. And there is one thing I'm happy with, that we do not have to do, we don't have to complete hell mode or critical mode for platinum. Because they would have made it really hard. Yeah, if you had to complete critical and hell mode for platinum, it would have been really hard then. But yes, you get a cutscene afterwards with Ekei after killing all the enemies. Come in here guys and stick anything in the shrine to get the spear weapon. Yeah, once you've got a spear, we're going to make our way back to T-junction, guys, and then take the remaining path. Yeah, so when we get to the final boss, yeah, I'm going to fast forward it, I think. We don't need to see that again. I mean, most of it's the same, but that is exactly the same. That's almost exactly the same. You know, everything else does have like slight variation, which is nice to see. Just make sure you're on the right path. So yes, in here, after that cutscene with Magarichi and Ekei, you're going to smash that magic seal with your spear and then go back to the Wrecker. Yes, I'm calling it the Wrecker with a W, so it just wrecks all the enemies. Right, come around here and place the orb inside there to unlock the door. Come in here to trigger the next boss, Ging Hamhats or something this guy's called. Yes, and then wreck him with a magic attack. What's his name? Ging Hamhats or something. Yeah, I can't pronounce his name at all. Yeah, something like that. Ging Hamhats, I don't know. Yeah, so I try not to move too much in this chair. So continue forward. Do not talk to the survivor yet. Yes, do not chat yet. Leave him for the time being. Grab the mirror in this far room from the chest. Yeah, grab the mirror and then continue back. That's it. And let him look in the mirror. Yes, talk with him. Now, very important, after this cutscene, do not go forward. You'll get the red ring, go straight back downstairs. If you go forward, you're going to trigger a meeting with Kotaro, and we do not want that meeting. If you do trigger it by mistake, quit game and reload previous autosave, guys, or previous save. Do not trigger that meeting with Kotaro. As soon as you spawn in with the red ring upstairs, go straight downstairs. Do not go forward. Right, once you're downstairs, come into the item shop, buy every item, Again, you might not need some of these. I just buy every once. It's simpler than saying to buy item A, B, C, D, F, Z, X. Just buy everything. That's it. Once you bought them all, come outside and go back up to the gold mine. Yes, on the way up, you'll get a little cutscene. There's some little enemies waiting in the hill to ambush you. Some new enemy types. But of course, I'm not going to waste my time fighting puny enemies, so I'm going to run straight past them. Puny enemies, you're not even worth my time. I am Sexy Jubei. Yeah, so back in the gold mine, talk to this enemy. Sorry, he's not an enemy, he's my friend. Talk to my friend and he's going to give you 3 plain dice. That's it. Once got a dice from him, continue forward. Yep, avoid Magoichi. Now in the stream, yeah, Kotaro will not be here because we have not met Kotaro yet. Yes, we do not want to have met Kotaro yet. If you've met Kotaro, then you've messed up the scene coming up. Yeah, but if you follow me, you should not have seen him yet anyway. Yeah, so spinning enemies here, so either block or use your magic attack to kill them, guys, before they get a chance to hit you. Right, continue through here. So Magoichi is in trouble again. We're just going to leave him to it. Like I say, just like before, he's still a big man. He can take care of himself. He doesn't need babysitting. We're just going to get through his fire door. That's it. If them enemies try to suck you up, by the way, keep flicking the analog stick left and right. Just keep flicking it left and right, and you'll get yourself free really quick. So use the red ring on this like cover to unlock the path to the Infernal Cauldron. Come forward and you trigger the enemies. Kill them both. Yep, just use your magic attack. That's it, take them both out. That's it, and then once you absorbed their souls from their body, this door should be able to unlock and you can go through it. Yeah, so grab this crystal ball from this chest over here. Yeah, grab that and then make your way up the ladder. Or sorry, up the steps. Yeah, kill the enemy at the top, she'll be blocking your path. Yeah, so at the back here, this cutscene is always the same if you've got Magoichi or Ekei, by the way. Yeah, so I know you got Magoichi there, but that cutscene is always the same. We've actually got that cutscene already. But yeah, that cutscene, Magoichi and Ekei share it. If either of them are max bond, you always get the same one. But yes, coming in next and grab that incense. Once got the incense, go in the far left door. Okay, so a little puzzle coming up. Okay, so solution for this. Top left is number 6. Top right is number 8. Bottom left is number 2. And of course, remaining one, number 4, goes on the bottom right. Right, we'll get the bronze mask right as well. Right, next up, come out here. Go left into the double door, into a smaller room. Now, Ekei's in trouble, so we're going to save him. Quickly attack the claw enemy before it does too much damage and decreases bond. I think that enemy is actually called Baby Canon. That's a canon name for it. Yeah, because the official guide, it's got all the names of all the enemies. Yeah, some of them got some really weird names, but yeah, that one's called Baby for some reason. So yeah, kill all the enemies. It's only the fights with Ekei. Because we're trying to work on Ekei's bond now, we want to make sure we keep him happy. So yes, make sure you killed everybody. Talk to Ekei afterwards to make sure he is. That's it. And then continue forward into the next rooms. In this room, use the bronze mask right on this door. So it's slotted in, ready for later. That's it. And then continue forward, guys, into the next room. Save your game if you want to when you're passing by the mirror. Yep, come to these steps. And there'll be a scene here involving Ekei as well.
Are you okay?
Yep, so again, I mean, you have to help him here anyway because there's barriers up. You can't leave. So yes, kill all the enemies. There's sometimes a baby enemy in this room, not one of them claws, but I think that's if you trigger the scene on hard mode. So yes, after killing all the enemies, there'll be a cutscene. Come into this room next, on the upper floor where it's collapsed. Come to this far room and take the purified charm from on top of the cabinets. You once got that charm, come back in this door. We are never doing this part again, by the way. Yeah, so go back down to the bottom floor. Yeah, so you can skip like 20 minutes, which is nice. Yeah, come this room underneath the stairs and you'll find the lost soul. Yeah, still got unfinished business, that's why it's still floating about. So yeah, go for his dialogue and then give him the purified charm. That's it, he'll be smitten with you and he's going to give you a item in return. It'll be on the floor, remember that sparkling item. It is the bronze mask left. Yeah, take that as a symbol of his gratitude. There you go, he left a symbol of his gratitude on the floor. That's it, grab that sparkling object guys, the bronze mask left. Once got it, go outside. That's it, and come in this door here. Right, use a bronze mask left on here. That's it, and then go through. Remember, if you don't have the trophy for clashing swords with somebody, keep spamming X. As soon as you get control, you automatically clash swords. I'll show you like that. And then if you do get that happen, then keep rotating the stick or flipping it left and right and spamming the buttons as well. And you should win that clash. Right, once you kill them, come this door down here. Carry forward and you'll trigger a fight with the greatest swordsman ever. Yeah, just keep spamming your magic attacks and you'll fight him quick enough. Or defeat him quick enough. Right, so after that cutscene, yes, make way up through this cave. Meet OU at the top. Interact with the spear to get the, what is this, the respect orb? I forget which name this one is now. Oh, get the faith. Yeah, grab that orb, guys, and then interact with the sphere again to place it inside. Right, so this is where I make a save. Because this is the point we're going to reload later and do OU's quest. So we don't have to do up to this point ever again. And here is your third meeting with Kotaro. So that scene is different if you have not met Kotaro yet. So that's the third meeting with Kotaro. So we've got that. That's Kotaro's last scene, which we need, I believe. Right, so you want to come in here. You want to talk with this blue stool on the left. Keep talking with him and he'll give you the comb. Yeah, that blue market stool on the left. Keep talking to get the comb. And there'll be an NPC stumbling around this marketplace. It'll either come from this entrance. Yeah, it's this guy with the hat on and he's stumbling. Yeah, it's got like a basket on his head. He'll either come from that entrance or from the opposite entrance. And just keep talking to him, guys, and he'll give you the Teizo Mandala. Yeah, keep talking with him to get that. Like I say, it'll come from this entrance or the other one. And when he does come up, talk with him until you get the item, Teizo Mandala. Once got that, head inside the bar. And now, we are going to make a save. Now I'm going to make this save in slot 19 and 20. Yeah, 19 and 20. So we've got 2 just to be safe. And never overwrite these saves because we need to reload one of these for playthrough number 4. So we're going to continue from this point in playthrough number 4 and do OU's quest. So yeah, save on 19 and 20, guys, and never overwrite them saves. Right, once done so, come up here, grab the folding fan from his chest. Yes, grab that because we're going to be giving that to Ekei, I think. Yeah, grab that folding fan and then come down here and we're going to gift him some items. Okay, so what we're going to gift him is we're going to give him the vodka. Yes, vodka. Try give them to him in the same order as well, because sometimes you get a combo and you have to give the items in a specific order to complete the combo. So give them the vodka, blue parrot, crystal ball. Yep, crystal ball. Folding fan. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's folded or unfolded, just give him the folding fan. Yep, give him the Teizo Mandala next. Yeah, give that to him. Teizo Mandala. Now give him the globe. Yep. Tengu mask. Tengu mask. Feudo leg guard. Yep, Feudo leg guard. Nice little socks in that one. Yep, then you want to give him the telescope. Probably not a good idea giving this to him, but we have to raise his bond a bit more. Yeah, so telescope, and then the love potion. Yep, give him the love potion. That's it, and I think that's all we ever give him. So that's it. Ekei's rank is now high enough to get every single scene we needed with him. As long as you do not raise bond with anybody else and follow me exactly when it comes to his encounters and whatnot. So yes, once you've done all that, come upstairs outside, guys, into the marketplace and talk to the beautiful woman to walk back to the village. Alright, so here, come down the steps and come into this area, into Dragon Road. As you head forward, you're going to get a cutscene with Ekei. There you go.
Leave this to me.
There's one more to get here we need to do now, and that will be with OU later. So yes, kill all the enemies. That's it. Talk to him afterwards to make sure you've completed it properly, and then come through his far door. Hop across the stones and go through a far passage. Yeah, we've still got to do Ekei side quests later in the game, unfortunately. But at least you don't have to do any more Phantom Realms. Yeah, no more to do with them. Providing you got S rank already, hopefully you did. Right, so once you get here, yeah, it'll be a cutscene. Afterwards, grab the ring of Takayo from the floor. That's it, grab that ring. Then make our way back to where you started. You will meet Ekei on the way, but you don't need to give him anything. Yeah, we don't need to give Ekei anything else now. His bond is right where we want him. That love potion sealed the deal, it seems. Yeah, you might be thinking, why didn't I go and buy the other items which spawn in the shop on a third visit? The reason is purely because we don't need them. Of course, if you want to buy items which you're not going to use, you can go and do so. Nobody's stopping you from doing that, you know. Some people do buy things which they never use, just what some people do. But yeah, in terms of being optimal, there's no need to buy something which is just going to sit in our inventory for the end of time. So that's why I left them in there. So yes, once you get into the residence, come into the back hallway and go out the back door. Yeah, good luck getting through these camera angles without any trouble. Yeah, so once in this room, use the ring of Takayo on this cabinet to trigger the puzzle. Now remember, maybe you remember this by now, I find this one quite easy to remember. So top one 3 times, bottom 2 times, left 2 times, and right 1 time. Yeah, so top 3, bottom 2, left 2, and right 1. That's it, the ladder will appear. We're going to climb down the ladder. Yeah, remember, got this trap. Watch your feet there, Jubai. Yeah, if you fall on them, you might not be sexy anymore. Yeah, cut down that rope, make our way back. Just run forward to jump across, keep holding forward to climb up. Then run back and you'll jump the other side, but then let go so you don't climb up. That's it. Wait for it to go overhead and then hold forward to climb up. Right, that's it. And then go outside into Fog Valley. So climb up all the ladders, guys. Yeah, climb up all the ladders and then make your way onto the bridge. Yeah, we've got to come through here one more time. We're almost there. The mini games ain't too bad. One of the mini games only takes a few minutes, but one of them you have to literally do about 50 puzzles. And I think the puzzle mini game, I think there's too many puzzles on that one. But here, on the bridge, when Ekei spawns, kill all the enemies, of course, then talk with him to make sure you kill them all before you move on. Yeah, the puzzle minigame, I feel like there's too many puzzles. Like, there maybe could have been about 30% less, maybe. I mean, there's 20 puzzle floors. I think it might have been better if there's like only 10 or maybe 15. But yeah, puzzle games, it feels like there's far too many. And one of them, where you have to go up like lots of floors and lots of difficult enemies, that one's actually quite hard. But you'll see later, that's the longest one. The one which is like a arena fight. Right, but yeah, in here, put your hand in the shrine to get the new weapon, the green one. Then we're going to head back and grab that statue which we need. Yeah, these enemies normally block them away, so I normally kill them quickly. Yeah, so down these 2 ladders in this room. And attack the barrier. And then grab a statue behind it. Yeah, so if you use your magic attack, normally you'll attack it straight away. Because if you use square attack, you might turn around and aim for somebody else and miss a seal. So if you just want to save a few seconds, just use your magic attack first time. And your first hit should destroy the magic seals. With the tornado, with this weapon anyway, because tornado obviously does an area of effect around you. But some of the weapons you will still turn and face the enemy and miss. But yes, up here, back on the bridge, continue forward. Yeah, so go through here, guys, and continue going forward here. Yeah, so once you get into this mystic... Yeah, this is actually named... They call this the Mystic Forest. You've got Fork 1, Fork 2, Fork 3 and Fork 4. Yeah, so continue forward until you get to the boss. But you know when you see that big balloon enemy, you have to attack it every time you come across it. So see that balloon enemy there? Each time you find it, destroy the balloon enemy. That's it, destroy it, then continue forward till you get to the next one, destroy that as well. It'll keep like warping the forest. So you continue forward, kill the next balloon enemy. Just keep going forward, killing the balloon enemies, guys, and eventually you'll reach the boss. You've got to do it about 3 or 4 times. Right, here she is. So I'm just going to spam my magic attacks. That's it. Let's wreck him. Wreck him with the wrecker. Yep, so you get a statue. Absorb any souls if you want to, then continue forward, guys, to get into the swamp area. Okay, so Ekei and Magarichi will be fighting. That happens for Magarichi and Ekei for both the scenes. Right, come up here into the grassy area. Ekei will be waiting for you. We're going to help him kill all the enemies. In the meantime, I'm also going to destroy this seal and grab a statue behind it. Just why not? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No, I'm not talking about Kotaro's birds. His bird flew away. It's free. Yep, grab that statue. Nobunaga's dignity. Yep. And Nobunaga's manhood. We'll get that one later. Yeah, and what's the other one? Nobunaga's reign or something. But yes, make sure you killed all the enemies. Just make sure you talk with Ekei afterwards, remember, just to confirm you have killed everybody. It's quite easy to miss one of these because they hide in the floor. You might think you've killed them all, but if not. So always talk with him first to make sure that's it. He'll give them medicine anyway, so you know if you got medicine from him, then you should be okay. That's it, that's all you have to do. Come back here now into the swamp area. No need to go to that like little pond. Yeah, come to swamp, going to save my game. Remember, do not overwrite saves 19 or 20 which were made back in the town area before we gave all the gifts to Ekei. So come in here, pause leave it. Remember to check, look at the first 2. So I've got sword and cross. Sword and crossed arms. So I'm going to put sword on the left. I'm going to put crossed arms on the middle. And then of course there's only one left, which is open arms, going to go on the right. So yes, I had sword, cross, sword, cross. Remember, keep repeating whoever was the first 2. So for example, for you, first might be open because his arms are open, and the middle one might be sword. So open sword, open sword, open sword, yes. That's how I remember. Right, so we've done that puzzle. Yep, coming here next. And Ekei is going to join in this fight. We're going to have to kill all the enemies before we move on. Yeah, so here she comes.
We meet again.
We meet again? You don't say. Yeah, you meet again. So yeah, kill all the enemies. There's a lot of the enemies with the big axes. Yeah, a lot of spinning enemies as well. Yeah, this guy at the top just stands there for some reason. I don't know why. He's guarding the exit. Thou shalt not pass. But we can't pass anyway. I mean, you can leave the room, technically. But if you do, without killing the enemies, Ekei's bond can decrease. So you make sure you talk to him, guys, just to make sure you've killed everybody. That's it. And then come in the door at the top. Right in here, yeah, we're going to take out the cabbage. This cabbage enemy is always in here, no matter the difficulty, because he's blocking the exit. This doorway. Right, come for the doorway and go left to enter the boss room. So he's going to spam triangle attacks. Ew. Quickly skip that cutscene. I do not want to watch that cutscene any longer than I have to. Yep, so spam your magic attacks. That's it. He obviously needs some medicine. He's got measles or something. Yeah, chicken pox. Yep, after you absorb all his souls, you want to use the switch on there to remove the door. Right, once in the poison chamber, keep heading forward, guys, before you die due to the green poison gas. That's it, the bats have died already. That's it, yeah. That poison, it's been kind of created in laboratory, so it targets Batman. Yeah, bats are really weak to it. As you can see, it kills them almost instantly. But we can take a bit more damage from it. Right, so come over to his kayak. Place in the orb to power it. Who knew that it would have been powered by that orb we got from the boss. Right, and back on the beach. Going to be fighting the greatest swordsman in the world again. Yep, he's just going to play with you like normal. Yep, he's just playing with you guys. But we're going to keep spamming this attack because he will not get a chance to attack you back. Which is fine with me. And after so many hits, yes, eventually you'll get knocked down. And he'll show mercy. That's what kind of guy he is. And then you will spawn in. You'll get control of her. Yeah, so you get that bracelet automatically. Come down the back slope, guys. And then go through this fire exit. We're going to grab a key plate from the chest at the end. Yeah, grab a key plate from his chest. And then head back into the entrance. Yeah, looks like a doorbell. Yeah, grab a doorbell from that chest. Right, up here. Yeah, quickly before the enemies jump out and attack you. Yeah, place a doorbell in there and press the button on the doorbell and that will unlock it. Right, that also unlocks the side doors. So come in side door next. Yeah, spinning enemies, be ready to block or attack them, guys. Right, in the ritual room, we're going to go straight through and enter the fire door. You know, I'm kind of glad to have this out of the way, actually, this guide. I've been on this for a good few weeks doing this. Probably over the time I've spent, I've probably platinumed it about, I don't know, maybe 7 times or so. I mean, I've done that hard playthrough so many times because I've just been trying to optimize the scenarios. You know, that's been the worst thing, scenarios, trying to optimize them. Yeah, I mean, the boss fights did take a bit of practice. It took me a while to work out how to stun lock that first boss on hard mode. Yeah, it took me a while to work that out, and some of the other bosses. But yeah, it did take me quite a while to make this guide. Yeah, some guides are mega quick, some guides are mega long. Even a very small game can take me very long. It all depends how complex the platinum is and how awkward the mechanics are, or sometimes the game just doesn't tell you much and it's got a lot of complex mechanics you have to figure out, or RNG as well can mess things up. You know, this would be a lot easier if you could see what bond players were at. Yeah, if there's like a gauge where you could see, it'd be a lot easier that way. But there's no gauge, so you don't really know. That's why it took me so long, because I kept like reloading and try and like give a different item or give it a different time, things like that. And I did that a lot. But yeah, that's all you guys in the Bridge of Darkness. Continue down the bottom. Of course, we're going to grab the gladiator weapon, defeat the enemies, make our way back up to Jubai. Sexy Jubai. Yeah, this is always the same. The OU section is always the same. So there's not really anything I really need to... do I even need to commentate for this bit? Yeah, just grab the sword, you come into the ice cave, attack the first enemy with normal attacks, stun lock the second enemy with your secret technique. Remember, down, up and attack, then make our way back up to Jubai. Yeah, that's it, with the sacred flute. But yeah, I think I was planning to do ONIMUSHA Warlords before this. I have actually got ONIMUSHA Warlords, because when I bought this, yeah, I didn't get an early copy or anything. When I bought this, I bought the bundle just because it's better value. I think it's like only £5 more. And you got the Warlords game as well. Yeah, or I might have bought Warlords before actually, I can't remember. So I might have planned to do a guide before, but I just didn't have time. But yes, I do have Warlords, by the way. But it's just all a matter of time. Remember, time working on one guide is less time working on another. So that's kind of how it works. Sometimes I just want to play a new game coming up. Or, although I might want to platinum make a guide for one game, there might be another game which I've got more interest in, if you know what I mean. But I always wanted to play an ONIMUSHA game, and that's why we're here now. But Death Stranding is taking up a long time. All of July is probably going to be taken up by Death Stranding 2, I think. So I don't think I'm going to get much done in July. I'll get Lies of P DLC, probably get that done as well. But yeah, in terms of other games, I'm not quite sure. We'll see how Death Stranding 2 goes. Hopefully, it's a little bit quicker to get through things than what it was in Death Stranding 1. You know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes when the game releases next week. So close. Yeah, what? It's like 5 days until early release. Not quite 5 days. What date is it today? 18th. Yeah, about 5 days. Wow. I'm going to struggle to get Death Stranding 1 finishing time, I think. I think it's going to overlap very slightly with Death Stranding 2, which I didn't want to do. But I don't think it's going to overlap too much. Yeah, I don't think it'd be too much. I'm going to have to change videos to 1 hour in length in order to almost get it done at least. But yes, once you're back at Sexy Jubai, stick your hand in there, guys, and grab a hammer. No more sticking your hand in things. Not until playthrough number 4 anyway. Right, so go back to the wrecker for now. Yeah, we're almost on 2 hours. So about 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 10 or 20 minutes to go. Yeah, so go through the ritual room, into the hall of equipment, torture room. So Ekei will spawn in here. He's scared of little mice. So we're going to help him kill all the enemies. Yeah, there'll be a cutscene as you come in. Help him kill all the enemies, and after there'll be another little cutscene, and you have to talk for him and choose a dialogue option. So you've got to be careful, make sure you pick the right one. So yeah, just help him kill all the enemies first, guys. Yep, so we'll sit down, talk with him, guys, and choose yes. We promise. Yeah, we promise we'll not reveal the secret to anybody. Yes, choose yes, very important. He'll give you that magazine. After you get the magazine, guys, for your weapon technique, which you never use. I never use the charge attacks because charge attacks, they are strong, but if you get hit, it cancels it out. So the 5 seconds you spent charging it's just wasted. That's why I never use them. But yes, in this room, all you want to do is get into this far corner. You have to use a hammer to break that yellow magic seal. Yeah, get in the far corner, guys, and you take the circle key from the floor at the bottom. Yeah, there it is, that circle key. Grab it. And once you got it, guys, climb up the ladder at the back. Yeah, so make sure you got a circle key before you leave. You end up back in the ritual room at the back. Just enter the store nearby to get back in the Hall of Horrible Paintings. Yeah, remember these names are canon. Hall of Horrible Paintings. Yeah, back in the entrance there'll be a cutscene involving Magorichi and Ekei. That cutscene involves when you've got max rank with either of them. Yeah, so safe game at the magic mirror just in case. I think I did have to reload part of this. I can't remember why now. I messed something up, something really simple. Yeah, I really can't remember. But yes, once in here, come around to this lift and use the tornado magic attack, remember, to activate it. Right, go back to the wrecker. And come in this far door. Okay, so in here, we're going to head to the back. No, not that corner, this corner here, because it'll trigger a scene. This one's highly missable, because if you don't go to this corner, you're not going to trigger the scene. But yes, come to this corner, guys. You'll see Ekei bashing on the door. And there'll be a chest behind it with a necklace. We don't need the necklace, we just wanted to trigger that scene. That's it, that's the southwest corner in this room. So trigger that scene and then come over to the ladder. That's it, that scene does not trigger unless its bond is really high. And I figured out that to get its bond high enough to trigger that scene, it's actually going to trigger his side quest later as well. Yeah, that's why you can't avoid his side quest, because to get to that scene, it means you're going to get a side quest. Right, so for this puzzle, guys, the solution is, so top left is number 1, top right is number 4, bottom left is 13, bottom right is 16, middle right is 7, and middle left is number 10. Right, grab the golden key and go back a few rooms now. Back to that room with the moving crates at the top. Yeah, go back along this walkway. Yeah, so once back in here, climb a ladder and then use the golden key on the slot at the top. Yeah, so use golden key, guys. Yeah, to stop the crates in place and then hop across them. That's it, use circle key on this circle slot, of course. Now, code for this next puzzle. So remember, this goes from left to right and I've labelled them all 1, 2, 5. So press the tablets in this order. So you've got 2, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Go in this green portal next. You'll be in Star Tower. Once you Star Tower, go into the inner walkway, follow it around, guys, and climb down the ladder. Now, we're probably going to be doing Ekei's quest now. Yeah, so there'll be no enemies because Ekei's quest has triggered. All you need to do is interact with the door at the bottom, guys, and he'll go and find a key for us. We'll take control of him. Save the game at the bottom here if you want to. Yeah, so here we go. We've got to do this quest again. Yeah, I could have probably took the side quest out of the hard playthrough, but you know, we're doing them here. So head forward. Yeah, let's grab that yellow soul bracelet. Yeah, but head all the way to the end here, guys. Grab the key from the chest. Yeah, grab the cherry blossom key and then unlock this door and go through into the castle area. At least when you come here as Ekei, you don't have to help any allies, so that doesn't slow anything down. Right, so enter the far door behind the robot, and then enter the room on the right, unlock it with the cherry blossom key, and then come forward and loot the red chest to find the crescent key. That's it. Now you want to go back to the lake house. Yeah, so go back a few rooms. Yeah, so all the way back down here. Right, so we're going to go to that middle fork, go left and unlock the door using the crescent key. Yeah, this is the last optional quest we have to do, because always when we're doing her scenarios, we have to do her quest because it is story related. So enter the far mesh door, or the gate. Go past this enemy and enter the far door. Right, go up this mountain path, guys, and in the waterfall area, we're going to loot the chest on the right because it gives you a weapon for him, the halberd. Yes, loot that chest there, guys, to get the halberd. Well, you can equip it, so it'll allow you to kill the enemies quicker. Head here into the watch house, or the boat house, I guess. Right, use the boat, and come up the steps, guys. Yes, enter the watch house at the top. Now you need to kill all these enemies. On easy mode, there's only one, so just a big red guy. Yeah, I think on hard mode you had some spinning enemies and some of this. So yes, remember, just unlock him, guys, your special technique. Down, up, attack, and then attack again on you, that's attack. Yeah, grab a snake key, and then make your way back to Sexy Jubei now. Yeah, these enemies, yeah, they kind of block your path, and they're a little bit awkward to get past. As you can see, you kind of need to run an attack. I think if you run an attack, you do like a sweeping attack, and that will normally knock them all out of the way. Well, most of them anyway. And you've only got one or two more to knock after that. Yeah, so use the boat, like I say, back to Sexy Jubei. Not really anything to do along the way. Just get wet, that's all, pretty much. Yeah, sorry if I go a bit quiet at times. I'm trying to keep chatting, but you know, I'm just trying to go through some comments at the same time. Yeah, this is about 3 or 4 hours of me just commentating non-stop, with a few breaks in between. Things like this would be good to do if I start streaming. You know, commentating for so long but streaming at the same time could be nice. But yes, here you want to come back over here, unlock the door for Jubei using the snake key, and once take control back of Jubei, guys, save your game if you want to. Then now we're going to make our way back to the lake house. We don't need to go to the castle anymore. We did do on hard mode, but we don't need to go there now because Ekei got the key for us. What a nice chap he is. So at this place, you're going to break the magic seal using your spear, then go inside and use the portal, guys, to go to the demon cave. Yeah, doing these long videos of commentary would be nice if I was like streaming, I guess. I know I'm still going to, obviously I've got to focus on the video and commentate and write things, but just reading your comments at the side could, I guess, keep me a bit more entertained. So I'm not just talking to the mic for like 4 hours. But yes, once you spawn in the demon cave, come forward and make your way through this room. The only reason I don't really stream at the moment, guys, is because my setup just is not really built for streaming. I'm kind of like, my PC is kind of like in the living room. I've got, you know, other people in here, kids and whatnot. And it's just not really a streaming setup. I don't have any lighting like that or anything. My PC isn't even that great either. I mean, I struggle to edit on it sometimes. It gets really slow when I'm editing large videos. But yeah, I will get a better setup in the future. And when I do, hopefully I'll start streaming at that point. So it is something I'm not completely, it's not something I really don't want to do. I would like to stream. I'm just not quite there yet with my setup and whatnot. So in the canyon, you want to kill a cabbage enemy and then lower the lever and go across a bridge. Carry on through here. Remember, we're trying to get that powder tube now. Save the game when you pass that mirror if you want to. Yep, so just continue forward. In this room, I always like to do one magic attack because, as you saw then, that big guy on the left with the purple pants destroyed that engine in the middle. And if I wasn't invincible due to my magic attack animation, it would have knocked me over. But that magic attack stopped me from being knocked over. Yeah, so loot this red chest for the great powder tube. Yeah, the great tube of powder. Continue forward, and we need to break that seal with the tornado weapon. Yeah, I'm just going to call it the tornado weapon from now on. The wind weapon. That's it. Once it's broken, yes, use the wrecker to finish off any remaining enemies. Carry on through, guys. And then this, NPC blocking this big rock, blocking the fire exit. Use a great powder tube on it to turn it into a man. That's it. Once you've done so, continue forward and use a portal to get back up to the real world. Yeah, now go outside onto that mountain path. Yes, and there'll be a cutscene with Magoichi and Ekei. So although this is Magoichi, we still want to complete this because it involves Ekei slightly as well. So yes, kill all the enemies. I mean, you have to anyway because there's a barrier up. You have to, you can't avoid that. If you want Ekei at max, yeah, you can't avoid it. Right, once you've done it, you got a cutscene. Continue forward, guys. We make our way up to a watch house now where the boat is. Yeah, past the waterfall. Get down the bottom of this boathouse, use the boat. Up the stairs, destroy the cabbage enemy. That's it, roast your cabbage. Right in here, go in the room in the corner. And use a great powder tube on the two big pieces of rock at the far end. That's it, then we can enter the store. Oh yeah, we've got another puzzle coming up. Hold on, I'm there. So this solution for this puzzle. Yikes. Okay, so again, I've divided this into 3 lots just because it's too many numbers otherwise. So 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 4, 5, 3 and 4, and that is it. I actually beat myself for once. I actually said out loud the solution before I actually completed it. So yes, once completed, go through the portal, guys, to get to the blood pond. Go through the bone passage. Yeah, all the enemies have bone-ons in that passage. Yeah, save your game. And then come into the arena. In the arena, you can just run past all the enemies. All you want to do is go through that fire door. So we're getting close to the end. This arena part is about 10 or 15 minutes from the end. Probably even quicker if I'm going to skip the boss fight. But yes, at the fork in this labyrinth, go left at the first fork and right at the second fork. Follow the path and eventually you'll reach this lift. Make sure you've got the wind weapon equipped so you can use your tornado. Yeah, so in this room, after using the lift, grab a scarlet key on the floor. Yeah, grab that scarlet key down there. Right, and unlock this door to get back into Onigashima in the Hall of Horrible Paintings. Yes, go back into the entrance. Oh, we've got to do a little side quest now for Ekei, actually. Yes, go through this fire door into the into here. Yeah, so Ekei will be sat down in the corner. He needs a bit of stamina. He's a heavy guy, guys, and he runs out of breath quite easily. But yes, exhaust his dialogue, and he'll ask you to go and get a drink for him. So we're going to go and grab the drink, and then go all the way back. So go down the lift after talking to him. Come into this far room. Yes, go up the ladder, go across the walkway. Yeah, we have to come all the way back here, unfortunately, in order to give Ekei that stamina drink which he wants. It does actually upgrade your HP and magic a bit as well. Yeah, so down the ladder into this room. So there it is, it's flashing just there. That's it. Grab that stamina drink. Do not drink it yourself, guys. Do not get greedy. He will know. Yeah, once you got that, we're going to head all the way back to Ekei next. Yeah, he's not moved. He's just sat in that same spot. Yeah, so you take him stamina drink. I don't think we've got many scenes left involving him, actually. Yeah, not many left, I don't think. Yeah, so take up the elevator. And there she is. So talk for her. You need to gift him the stamina drink. So yes, go over to him, press options guys, and gift him the stamina drink. There you go. The smell is quite unpleasant, but he loves it. Because he smells unpleasant as well. But yes, give that to him guys. You'll get that weapon book, and it will also increase, I think it's here. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of OU. Oh, it's OU where you get your health increase, I think. But yes, give him that stamina drink. You'll get the book, so you know you've done it properly. Talk to him afterwards as well if you want to. And then make our way back to where we found the stamina drink. Remember, we're going to use the scarlet key on the fire door to unlock it. Yeah, so in here, use your key on this door, and that'll take us to the hall to the operations room. Yeah, boss fight coming up, Golden Dantes. So yeah, straight through here, you'll get a cutscene with Oyu and Tokichiro. Yeah, I'm going to save my game, or not, I guess, but save your game if you want to. Right, so straight up here. And we're going to use Sacred Flute to begin with, if you remember. That removes this barrier. Its weakness is flute music. Yeah, it's one contingency they didn't plan for. Your enemy having a flute. So yes, play the flute guys to remove his barrier, and then just spam magic attack. That's it to take him out. Phew, greatest swordsman in the world. So once you beat him, suck up any souls if you want them. And then come into the engine room. Climb up the ladder, go forward and take your next left. And hop across these little platforms. Don't hop back. Yes, I know the camera angles are quite awkward sometimes. Yeah, climb this ladder. Take the far exit. Right, once back in here, go past OU, head over to the statue guys, and you see orb on it. Yep, next up we've got UC airship. Remember you need to rotate both sticks. Try to rotate them both at a similar speed if you don't want to have to keep readjusting yourself.
Let's go.
Yeah, try not to mess up. Remember OU's watching. Try to do it perfect first time. Yeah, you need to show that you're good at rotating your fingers. So yes, keep rotating that guys. Both at the same speed like I say if you can. It'll just save a few seconds. You have got a time limit on top left. I actually don't know what happens if you run out of time. I've never done it before. No, honest, I swear, touch wood. I've never run out of time on that part before. Yeah, I wonder what happens. Do you die? Do you get another chance? Do you get a secret scene? I don't know. You complete the game already, you get the ending credits. No, I don't know. I really don't know what happens if you mess that up. Right, so I'm going to save the game at the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, please save my game so I can really load it if I need to before them all. Yes, come in here and come into this far room. Yeah, so back in the conveyor belt room, run past all the enemies and enter the cockpit at the top. So after cutscene, press a red button. Yes, to reach the demon tower. Yeah, we've got about 10 minutes left. Right, so once at the demon tower, yes, in this room you'll get a different scene now. Now that Ekei is like very happy, guys. Yeah, going to get a different scene. So we've got to kill all the enemies with him. Don't worry, mate, we've got you back. You just stand there. Oh yes, another scene. That's it, that's the scene we needed with Ekei. Right, so once done that, come in the fire door, kill this enemy blocking the stairway. You thought you would have learnt by now not to stand there. If I was him, I would have been hiding behind the stairs. Yeah, if somebody comes in the room with a wrecker equipped in both hands. Yes, in here, go to the back ladder, climb up guys. Remember this Soul Queen at the top, we need to use the tornado weapon. So yes, equip that guys and just keep spamming your magic attack. Of course, stand underneath him. If you stand in the far corner and spamming it, funnily enough, nothing's going to happen. You need to stand underneath him and use the tornado. That's it. And the reason it's not sending this little blue minions at me is because when you're attacking him, it kind of like stuns him and he doesn't get a chance to use them. That's it. Absorb all the souls and you'll get the gold scale. I hate it that the ONIMUSHA orbs come to you mega slowly. But yes, once you've got the gold scale, you want to use it on this statue on the end. Yes, go into your inventory guys and use. That's it, that will remove the barrier leading to the boss, of course. Yep, it's gone that black goo. Right, so down the ladder and then out onto the balcony. So what we've got left is 3 boss fights. Yeah, no need to collect that purple wedge. I collected it by mistake because it's too close to the door. So yes, come into this room guys to enter the final demon area. Save your game if you want to and then climb the ladder. So I'm just going to spam my magic attacks. Remember, once he separates himself from his legs, you can use your tornado to bring him in close. Then go back to the wrecker and start spamming your wrecker magic attacks again. Yeah, so don't start using it until he's in close. That's it. Just keep spamming it now. And somehow lucky guy's been pushed out of the way. And got him. Right, so after the cutscene, yes, we get a strength orb. If he drops any souls, yeah, they'll be at the bottom. So just absorb. They might come, they might not. It depends if he dropped any. Because some scenes you don't drop them afterwards. Right, go back down the ladder. Yes, come to the elevator and use the strength orb. So again, Nobunaga, we're going to defeat him the exactly same way as normal, guys. Remember, attack him. Just spam attack to begin with, your magic attack. Then when he flies, wait for him to come back down and then spam magic attack. That's it, he come back down. Sometimes he'll come back down straight away. You've got to be careful you don't knock him back up again. Sorry, that was not my kneecaps. Yeah, this chair is mega loud. I'm getting ready to actually pause the video and skip this part. So I'm actually going to speed this bit up. You know what we're doing, guys. Remember, just keep attacking each slim. You got healing items if you need to, or talismans. You can block the fireballs, but everything else you pretty much need to dodge, or just let it hit you and heal up afterwards. So yeah, hope you don't mind, guys. Yeah, I fast forwarded that by 5,000%. Yeah, I speeded it up by 5,000%. I don't think YouTube has that setting if you want to watch that in normal time. Yeah, but you know what we're doing there. So yeah, I've skipped that fight. Now complete the game. That's playthrough 3 done. So now Kotaro, Ekei, Magarichi should all be 100%. I think this is the one where all we've got left is OU. Let's see. Let's find out. So get to the ending credits. Yes, so nice. OU's 80%. So we're so close, guys, completing it. This is just from 3 playthroughs. So I'll just show you what scenarios we saw. So I'll just go through these. Remember, the orange line is the path we took on this playthrough. So really do not have many left to get at all. There's one scene there. There's one scene there we need to get. You got one here. So that's 3, 4, 5. 5 scenes left to get, that's it. We just got to get 5 more scenes and we've got them all. But yes, like I say, you have to complete the game in order for them to register. And in terms of my results, this is how I'm looking. So 1 hour 3. 20 minutes quicker than the previous one for some reason. But yes, my story completion is not as high. Right, but we've got C rank again. Okay, so that's playthrough 3 done. 1 more to go. Okay, so for this one, we are going to be reloading save number 19. Remember, 19 or 20, we're going to reload them saves. And remember, I've got a text guide for every single playthrough we've done. So what are we on now? I'm on document number 4 now, OU. So load game. So this should be on easy difficulty and ultimate mode will be on. So load game, remember, save number 19 or 20, the one we made in a Masho town at the bar. just after completing the Gifu Castle and defeating the greatest swordsman in the world. Sorry, we didn't defeat him, he let us win. Yeah, so load either one of them. That's it. Remember, we actually just got a comb as well and the Taiko Mandala. Right, so once you loaded that save, remember this is back on playthrough 3, just before we're ready to go and talk to a beautiful lady in the market. So we're going to come outside and we are going to talk with, yes, Oyu. So we're going to gift her these items. So we're going to give her the red parrot. Yep, she'll tell you about a beautiful woman if you've not already asked somebody about it. Yeah. In order to make a beautiful woman to appear, you have to talk with one of your allies. So yeah, give her the red parrot. Next, give her the incense. Yes, next give her the frog. Yeah, she'll kiss that and get a prince later. Yeah, give her the frog. Yeah, next give her the hair ornament. Remember, always give her these in the same order as I'm doing. Give her the comb next. Right, you can then give her the mirror, because then she can obviously, she can use the comb as she looks in the mirror. So, of course, that's a good combo. Yeah, then give her the sugar candy. Yeah, then give her the plant encyclopedia, because who doesn't want to read an encyclopedia about plants? Yeah, give that to her. Everybody likes that encyclopedia. Yeah, then give her the silver armor. What are you doing today? Oh, I'm going to be reading a book about plants. Yep. Oh, you coming with me? No, sorry, I'm reading my book about plants. I'm just learning about chrysanthemums. Right, yes, then give her the silver armor. Crystal ball. Sorry, yes, I was getting a bit ahead of myself then. Yeah, then give her the love potion. So plant encyclopedia, then it's silver armor, then it's a crystal ball, then it's the love potion. Yes, and then Tengu mask. That's it, that thing with the huge nose. That's it, it's moulded on the face of that beautiful woman in the marketplace. Right, once gave her all them items. Yeah, that's it, you don't need to give her anything else. Remember, all this is listed in my text guide if you think I went a bit too fast or you missed something. Or dare to say you might not understand something I said properly. Yeah, all in the text guide. Right, so once you've done all that, back in the marketplace. And here we go. Look at the woman who looks like a Tengu mask has come to life. Yeah, so once you're back in the Yagyu village, yeah, this is a village, the other place I call a town. So if I say village or town, you know which I'm referring to. Right, so come along here. Yeah, so as you go forward, you'll trigger a scene with Kotaro and Oyu. Oyu will be here assisting you. So this specific area, I mean, I did mention it earlier, you have to do this with 4 different characters. So this specific room, there's 4 different scenes here. Yes, remember, make sure you talk to her afterwards, guys. Make sure she's talking back. If she responds and talks back to you, you know that you've killed all the enemies and you're ready to move on. So yes, move on to that area, jump across the stones, come into this passage, make your way to the back. Yeah, so this is the final playthrough, guys. After this, that's the campaign done. You'll have 100% completion in terms of scenario and all the other trophies except for the mini games. Yeah, so after that cutscene, grab the ring of Takayo. Yes, grab ring of Takayo, take out them enemies. Well, you don't have to take him out, you can just run past him. So Kotaro will be there waiting, but don't worry, that doesn't mean Kotaro is the highest. That's what happens, because Oyu and Kotaro, sometimes their scenes work together in a way. So although Kotaro has appeared there, we've still got Oyu maxed. He's just meant to appear there, whether he's maxed or Oyu. Don't worry about it. So yes, make way back to the residence now. There'll be a cutscene as you enter the room with the puzzle cabinet. This cutscene will always appear normally if, I think it's if Kotaro is maxed or Oyu is maxed, this cutscene triggers. So yes, come through the back door. Yeah, come through here, we'll come in here, but we'll go through Oyu's back door later. Yes, open this cabinet and use the Ring of Takayo on it after that cutscene. So remember, can you remember the solution by now? So I'll leave you to it. No, I'll tell you. So top needs to be 3. Press the bottom 2, press the left 2 and the right once. So it's top black, bottom red, left white and right blue. Climb down the ladder afterwards. Right, so trap room. We've done this twice already in this video. Do I even need to commentate for this playthrough? I mean, fair enough if I divided all these into one each, but there's 3 playthroughs in one video. Well, if you're watching Platinum, 4 playthroughs potentially. So again, yes, jump across to avoid the spinning blade. Yeah, so if I don't fully explain everything, guys, it's because you've done this 3 or 4 times already. I will still point out puzzle solutions and any key points you need to know. But yeah, for the most part, don't expect me to be telling you how to climb a ladder and whatnot. You've done that quite a few times already. So I'm sure you know how to climb a ladder by now. If you forgot, you just walk up to it, guys, and press X. That's how you climb up a ladder. Yeah, so up here, I can't remember, there is a scene with Oyu, but I don't know if it triggers when you cross a bridge for the first time. I think it happens on the way back after getting the statue. Oh no, here she is, so she does come. Are you alright? I am now. Yeah, so Oyu's going to come. Obviously, make sure you kill all the enemies. That's it. Talk with her, guys. You know, once you can talk with her or when you can give her a gift. You can't always give her a gift, but yeah, if you just make sure you talk with her afterwards, make sure all the enemies are dead. Come into this room. Of course, grab the tornado weapon, the wind weapon, the green one. Stick your hand in there. Yep, later, you could try stick your hand in Oyu's shrine. Yeah, her wonder shrine later, maybe, if you get lucky. Yeah, so now we've got a wind weapon, we're going to head back. Or you might want to stick something into Ekei's rear shrine, if you prefer that. But yes, I'm going to kill these enemies because they're normally blocking my way. Yeah, sexy Jubai. Yeah, so back down here, and we're going to use the tornado or the wind weapon to break that magic seal and grab a statue. Remember, if you use the magic attack, you should always attack it, because even if you turn around, the tornado is still going to attack around your body as like an AoE attack. Yeah, so grab Nobunaga's knowledge. That's it. Leave the orbs floating there. Hopefully they might disorientate the enemies. You know, seeing all the little sparkly objects in the sky might distract them. Yeah, so you got the knowledge. Oh, here she's back again. She's still on the bridge. Yeah, make her way across here, defeat the trolls. That's it, defeat them all, guys. Oh, we've actually got a little side quest coming up for you soon. You have to do like a little fencing lesson with her. And you have to complete, you have to get an A rank in order to get a trophy. Yes, actually a trophy completed, connected to her side quest, which is coming up. Yeah, it's just after this boss. So once you've got a statue, continue forward into the Mystic Forest. Now remember here, just keep going forward and keep destroying the balloon enemies once you fight them. I do not remember their real names, sorry. Yeah, I don't remember their canon names. So just defeat them each time you pass them. Keep heading forward and defeating the balloon enemies, not balloon enemies. That's it, that's balloon enemy number 2. Should be one more, and then once we're in Mystic Forest number 4, we should encounter the boss. Here's some enemies I really like. I hope they put them in the next ONIMUSHA games. I really like them enemy types. Yeah, so third balloon enemy, that should be the one. With this funny looking tail. Right, so continue forward a few more rooms. There'll be a cutscene. And here she is. So I'm just going to spam my magic attacks. Yeah, little red frog should be okay, I hope. That's it, got him. Yep, you get the rain statue. Absorb his souls and then head through the fire exit near in front of you. Right, I'm going to save my game. Yes, save your game here anyway, even if you don't want to. Here you want to save your game, because if you mess up this fencing lesson, yeah, you're not going to get a trophy. So save your game. Okay, so for this fencing lesson, yes, Oyu's got a little lesson for you guys. Take it and learn. Yes, make sure you learn from this lesson. First of all, I'm just going to break this magic seal and grab the statue behind it. Yeah, and then equip the wrecker. We're not going to wreck Oyu. Not yet anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to do a fencing lesson. Okay, so talk with her. That'll begin her little fencing lesson. Choose yes. Yes, choose yes. Okay, so for this, when she attacks with normal attacks, you want to block. But when you see her charging her weapon, you want to run away. You can't block her charge attack, but you can block her normal attack. So just block. That's it, when it's a normal attack. But when you see a sword light up, I couldn't quite tell then, but I just saw the flash off screen slightly. So I ran away. But after each attack, run closer to her, because if not, you might get too far away. And it's just a bit easier if you get closer to her, because in order to avoid a charge, you have to run past her. But for example, you're near the end, because you ran too far away. There might not be any space to run past her, so I always run up to her first. That's it. So charge attack, run away, normal attack, block. Just always attack. Always block, so that you're blocking ready, because she normally attacks quick, but then if you see her charging, just run up behind her. That's it. And when it's your turn, attack her slowly, because sometimes she'll dramatically fall down. That's it. When she does that, stop attacking her. That's it. So attack her slowly, guys. When she falls down, stop attacking her. You might be able to get like 1 or 2 mistakes, like you can with Magoichi. I can't quite remember, but it's quite easy. Well, I wouldn't say it's quite easy, but it doesn't take too much practice. So just attack slowly. You have to do this cycle twice, by the way. So that's one cycle. She attacks, then you attack. That's one cycle. You have to do 2 cycles. So now it's her turn. So again, run behind her when she charges up and block. Just keep blocking, but run behind her when she's charging. That's it. Or if there's no space, just run away in the opposite direction. That's it. So always run back up to her after an attack. I've no idea what she's doing now. She's just looking into my eyes. Or maybe it's because I've got that weapon right at her throat. So now it's my turn. So just very gently tap her shield. That's it. When she falls down, stop attacking her. Yeah, don't take the bait, guys. When she falls down, do not attack. That's it. And now, no. When she falls down, it's not the right time to enter the back door. Not right now. Save it until later when your bond is maxed. That's it. If you get an A rank, you'll get a trophy, guys. Trusty Teach. That's it. You'll get the weapon, volume 2. It's normally random what weapon you get that for. But yes, once you've done that, got the A rank, come back in here. That's all you need to do. Go back along the swamp. Make sure you've got that statue back near where OU was. And pull this lever. Remember, quickly look at the first 2. So I've got cross and open arms. Quickly look at the first 2. I've got cross and open arms. So yes, that's the last time we need to do that. In fact, that's the last time we need to do any puzzle, except for like 436 puzzles we have to do for the puzzle minigame. Yeah, so cross, open, and of course the remaining one is sword, which is going to be last. Right, so in here, yes, OU will appear, of course, to give you a hand. Yeah, this is purely business, not pleasure. Yeah, give you a hand in defeating these enemies. So you get quite a few spinning ones which will keep spawning. Quite a lot of enemies spawn here, actually. It was annoying with Magoichi because she had all them archer enemies. Yeah, so make sure you talk with her afterwards, guys. Make sure everybody has been defeated. Yeah, chat with her. And then once you know you're done, enter the top door and kill this cabbage enemy. That's it. Go through the archway, enter this double door in order to encounter the next boss. So just use magic attacks. Thank God we do not have to look at this person again. That's it. She's been defeated. Yes, you'll get the honesty orb. Honesty is always the best policy. So open that door. Yeah, you'll be in the poison corridor. Again, as long as you're not a bat or dressed in the bat costume, it will not kill you straight away. You've got a bit of time left. So come to the end, guys, and jump off. Remember, hold your sword in your right hand when you jump in. It allows you to get like a better diving formation. Yes, and then once you're down here, interact with the fire kayak and put in your orb. Yeah, put your orb in the slot. Then once on the beach, yeah, you're going to just keep spamming your magic attack like always. Yeah, then once you take control of OU, nothing different guys to when we're controlling her. Sorry, excuse me, that's my old, do you remember that old intro? Yeah, so like I say, once in control of RU, just the same as always, you go to the far room, grab the doorbell, go back to the middle cage, place the doorbell on the shrine so you can press the button and unlock it. You go in the door at the side, make your way down to Bridge of Darkness, grab the sacred flute. After grabbing the gladiator sword, kill the enemies quicker. Then once you've got sacred flute, go all the way back up to Dubai on the beach. And that's it pretty much. Yeah, that's all you've done. And then you've got control of Dubai for the remainder of the game. You know I mentioned that one of their mini games we have like another arena battle. In that mini game, you can control you can switch who you're playing as, so you can control any. You can basically change characters on the fly. You can change from OU to Ekei to Magoichi to Kotaro. You can switch between them all, but they do not share. They don't share health bars or magic. Yeah, they've all got their own, and your health is slowly depleting. Yeah, your health is slowly depleting, so if you do not, if you run out of health, that character's lost for the remainder of the minigame. So you need to try and make sure you keep everybody alive, because there's some fights where certain characters are more useful than others. For example, there's some fights where it's best to use your ranged weapon as Magoichi, or some fights where it's better to use Kotaro because he's quicker, or use Jubai because you have to stab frogs. Yes, there's literally a fight where you have to stab loads of frogs for some reason. Yeah, but it's like the third game in or something. Yeah, your health slowly depletes, but whenever you complete an arena, go through a portal, you get half of a health bar back, so you can actually heal. And there'll be pots scattered about which you can use to heal a lot with. But the annoying thing about the pots is if you're too close, you automatically lock onto them for some reason. Yes, for some odd reason, they made it so you can target lock onto pots, and they get in the way. But they override. If you've got a pot and an enemy at the same distance to you, you automatically lock onto the pot, which is stupid. The pots override the enemies for some reason, and it can make it so you waste health, because if you don't collect the health potion quick enough, the health orb, it despawns. And if an enemy breaks a pot, then it doesn't drop anything. So you can't actually live with pots for too long, because if you let an enemy break it, the enemies don't actually go for them specifically, but they can get knocked into them or something like that, or walk through them when they're coming over to you, and that can break them. And then of course if they break them, no orb spawn. So yeah, it's quite interesting. It can be a bit tricky depending on how you approach it, but hopefully with the strategies I'll show you, it's not going to be too bad. But of course, text guide for all the campaign, there's text guide for the team mini games as well. Yes, all covered, guys. Right, so here we are, we're down the Bridge of Darkness. Yeah, take out these two enemies, get the sacred flute, and go back up to the beach. Yeah, one of the mini games, the easiest one, you can't actually damage the enemies. You've got like a wooden stick as a weapon, just in case you need to break like a breakable or a petition or something. Yeah, flat, you just have to get to the end. That's like mega easy, it takes like a few minutes. and you basically spawn in the village, and you have to get to the end of Fog Valley. You've got like 5 minutes to do it. It gets a bit tricky because once you get into the Mystic Forest, that's still the same as before, where you have to go through a screen like 5 times. But you can actually get healing potions. So rather than try and kill the enemies, you can just kind of run past and take a bit of damage, and just use the healing items to heal up if you need to. Yeah, so that's easy. The puzzle mini games are easy, just takes a bit too long. But that one where you have to fight all the arenas, and you can change who you're playing as. Yeah, that's probably the hardest. Both of my strategies, guys, are going to make it as easy as it can be. Not easy per se, just as easy as it can be. Right, so finally making our way back up to Jubei. Yep, all the way back up to him. Feels like Resident Evil in a way, don't it? Kind of doing all these multiple playthroughs in order to get platinum. So yes, in this room, remember, spinning enemies to try to block if you can, or get ready to attack them and knock them down. But a lot of times in that room, the enemies are blocking the exit, so I have to knock them down in order to get access to the exit. So here, Jubei, here, take that, mate. Sacred flute for you. We'll use that later for the greatest swordsman in the world. In the universe, I think, actually. Right, so I'm going to place my hand in the shrine to get the hammer. As it, don't worry, the enemies will pause while you do this. They're quite friendly. They don't attack you when you're interacting with something. Yep. Right, afterwards, come into the store here. Yep, so in the ritual room, you're going to trigger this cutscene. We've already got this cutscene with Kotaro. It's just exactly the same cutscene with Oyu. But like I say, this one of them cutscenes where you can get it with both characters. Right, once in here, yeah, come straight to the end. Yep, and into the top of the water tank room. Go down the ladder into the bottom part of the water tank room. Yep, Oyu will come down to fight with you. So all you need to do here is grab the circle key. But because Oyu is with us, we need to defeat every enemy as well, of course, so her bond does not decrease. Yeah, so I'm going to equip the wrecker. Just take out all the enemies. Like I say, you have to kill all the enemies because Oyu is with you. Yeah, you've got 2 cabbage enemies. Yeah, quite a few lizard enemies spawn here. And they spawn near the entrance, so if you can't find the enemies, probably back at the entrance. We can kind of see where Oyu's attacking. If Oyu's like look in the distance, you know there might be an enemy at the end. Yeah, one more behind her, about to spawn. Oh no. She's just looking around. Okay, so talk with her. You know, remember, if you talk with her and she replies, then you've killed all the enemies. Climb up this ladder at the back into ritual room. Come through this door, guys, back into Hall of Horrible Paintings. Oyu should be here waiting for you around the corner. There she is. Talk with her, and yes, she'll open a secret passage for you with a necklace behind it. You'll have to kill these enemies. As you see, a barrier pops up. That's it. Kill the enemies and talk with her afterwards for a little cutscene. There you go. That's it. Kill this enemy. That's it. It's that chest. That's the necklace. We don't need it. We've got a cutscene which we wanted. That's all. So back into the entrance. And into this room in the corner near the mirror. We've got about 30 minutes to go, guys, and we've done all the campaign levels. Right, so come on to the elevator. Remember to use your wind weapon to make it work. Yeah, so back to the wrecker. So we've got a circle key, haven't we? So we're going to go and grab the golden key now. We're going to take that top path. Yeah, so go to the ladder in the corner, guys. Follow the walkway into that far room. Yep, so the puzzle for this one, the solution, 1 second, I'll be with you. Yeah, so solution guys, top left is number 1, top right is number 4, bottom left is number 13, bottom right is number 16, middle right is 7, and middle left is number 10. Right, after that, yes, you'll get the golden key. We're going to make our way back now a few rooms and climb a ladder. Use the golden key on the golden slot, hop across the crates, and then use the circle key on the far door. Remember, when you try to leave, you're going to get a cutscene with OU. It triggers whether Kotaro or OU a max bond. Either way, you'll get this cutscene. So we've actually already got this as Kotaro. Yeah, so use your golden key here, guys. Yep, golden key, hop across, and then use the circle key on the far door. Yep, get a cutscene as you try and leave, of course. Okay, so the solution for this one, yeah, this is the easier one. So it's 2, 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4, 3. Afterwards, go through the green portal, yes, to warp to Star Tower. So thank God we do not have to do Ekei's quest again, or Magoichi's in the Demon Cave. So climb down the ladder. Of course, there's going to be enemies here, because Ekei's quest is not going to trigger, so there's enemies here. Yeah, the annoying bow and arrow kind. Yes, take out all the enemies and go through the door at the bottom. Save your game if you want to. There's a save point we just went past. Yeah, come out here, go right, come this door here. Yep, so out into the lake garden. Now OU is going to be here. Attack a few enemies and it will make her appear. Yes, attack a few enemies. I don't know if you have to trigger this scene. I mean, because some scenes like this, your ally does not spawn if you do not attack a few enemies. So I don't know, but you know, I just trigger these just to be on the safe side. I didn't actually test these that much. I mean, I know with my gifting and whatnot that everything works out, but yeah, I just trigger this scene. So you attack a few enemies, or you will spawn in. Attack all the enemies afterwards, kill them. Grab the cherry blossom key, guys, from that chest, and make sure you talk with her, guys. As long as she's talking back, you know you've killed all the enemies. But I think there you have to absorb all the orbs first. That's it. She'll say she'll see you. See you later, alligator, and then she'll run away. Yeah, it should stay close because Tokichiro could be lurking anywhere. Yeah, looking in the shadows. Right, so we're going to come this far room. Yep, through this far door. Go through the door on the right, unlock it with the cherry blossom key. I did not mean to open that chest. Nobody needs a herb when you've got 30 perfect medicines. Just burn it or something. Yes, loot that chest for a crescent key. That's it. Now we're going to head back to the lake garden. We're probably going to meet OU as we try to leave the castle. Let me see, let me tell you. We do actually, yes, outside the castle. Here she is. So, yes, she'll see you. I'll see you in a minute. That's what she should have said. So, yes, defeat all the enemies, of course, so her bond does not decrease. Yes, quite a lot of enemies here. A lot of spinning enemies. Right, she spoke back to me. Yes, she replied. So I know that all the enemies are defeated. Go through the far door. Right, and once you're in the lake garden, yes, over to the fork. Go left. And unlock the door, guys, with your key. Yeah, the doorman will try not to let you reach it, but just run behind him. Because you've got like a nasty blind spot there. Right here, use the spear to break the magic seal. Go back to your wrecker. That's it. Come to this room and then enter the portal at the back. Yeah, this is called the East Hall. Yes, go into the hole. Yeah, it's a hole apparently. Right, so make our way through here. Yes, just ignore the humans there, which are like really hard. They're not going anywhere. Just leave them for the time being. Yes, make our way through here. Yep. Don't try to play rock, paper, scissors, stones. You'll lose. Yeah, I can't remember a scene happens there with OU. This stream here, there's a scene with Kotaro of East Max, but yeah, nothing happens with OU in the Demon Cave, I don't think. Which is nice, because it means less areas where we have to defeat the enemies. Yeah, so once you reach the cannon, defeat the cabbage on the lever, then brush off any excess cabbage, that's it, and then push the lever down, guys, go across the bridge. Right, in this fire room, yes, go through there. Save your game if you want to. Right, through here. Yeah, watch out for the annoying spinning enemies which pop out. Yeah, sometimes it's better to just use magic attack, kill him, as opposed to trying to run past. So remember here, use your magic attack when you get to that camera angle, because otherwise one of the enemies is going to smash a engineer you and detonate, and it will knock you back down. Right, through here, and in this next room is going to be the chest with the powder. Yeah, the powder tube. The great tube of powder. Come to the end here, guys, and use your wind weapon to break the magic seal. I believe that's the last magic seal in the game. Is it? I think it is. Well, it's the one we're going to be breaking anyway. There are more to come if you want to do 100%, but we're not. I think that's the last one we have to break in terms of the story. Is it? I think it is. You know, it would have been nice if the Wrecker had magic seals that you can only get on like ultimate mode. That would have been nice. Yeah, so like on like a New Game Plus type thing, there's some seals you can only get on New Game Plus by using the Wrecker weapon. Yeah, so go to that portal, or when you get a Wrecker weapon at the end of the Phantom Realm floor, the last one, you have to like backtrack quite a lot in order to get like a magic seal. But yes, once you've got a great tube of powder, come back outside, guys, take a right at that fork, and come this door. Right, quickly run to the end and free OU. Free the damsel in distress. Yeah, I don't mean Kotaro, I mean OU. Yes, free her. Remember, if she's in that claw enemy for too long, it can knock her bond down, I think. So free her. First thing to do is attack that enemy and free her, guys. That's it. Now defeat all the enemies. Afterwards, there'll be a little cutscene.
I'll go this way.
She'll go this way. We'll go that same way. We're not following her. We just want to go in the same direction. Really, we are not going to follow you. Remember, we've got the honesty orb. We do not lie. So go in this far door afterwards, and then you'll be on the mountain path. Continue up here, guys. Turn at the corner. You can only turn in one direction. Come this door. Now OU will get slammed over the head by a massive axe. Somehow she survived, but we're going to rescue her. So you're going to defeat all the enemies, then talk for her again, guys.
You alright?
That's it. And she'll increase your health. You see that? Yeah. She'll increase your health with a big cutscene. Talk for her again just to confirm. That's it. That's another scene completed with her. Right, come down here. Use the boat. Right, up here, destroy the cabbage. Go in the next room. Carry on into the corridor. And use the powder on the stone statues at the end. Yeah, they are frozen in stone because they lost a game of rock, paper, scissors. They got beat by rock. Yeah, use a powder tube. Right, for this puzzle, the code is, well, the sequence is 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2. 3, 4, 6, 5, 3, 4, 2, 3. 4, 5, 7, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4. Yep, that is it. Right, so in the portal afterwards, there might be a quicker sequence than that, but it's just one I kind of came up with, and so I use it. I've wrote it down, it's always the same. Right, so once in Blood Pond, carrying up here, go through the bone passage and into the arena. We're getting very, very close to the end. Remember, from this point on, there's about 20 minutes or so left. So save your game here. Yep, in the arena entrance. I think this place is actually called the Colosseum, but of course that room just before is called the arena entrance, so I'd call it the arena, because you'd think the arena entrance is the entrance to the arena, so that's why I called it the arena, not the Colosseum. But yes, in the labyrinth, at the fork go left, at the second fork go right, continue to the end, use the wind weapon to trigger the elevator, guys, and go upwards. Yep, and you'll be back in the Onigashima. So there's going to be a little side quest here, not a side quest but a scene. This one's highly missable. Yes, grab the Scarlet Key once you first come up. Highly missable scene coming up. Yeah, you'll hear somebody crying. Yeah, it's actually OU. Yeah, so did you hear her? Somebody's in trouble. Is it Tokichiro? Sounds like him. Yeah, so come into the ritual room. This is highly missable because you don't actually have to go this way. It's actually out of the way. Yeah, destroy that cabbage. Come in here, guys, and you'll find OU in danger. So interact with this flaming lever. Don't worry, it's not hot. So hold it. Make sure your health is full, so use a healing item first. And hold the button twice. So that's once. That'll free one. Yeah, nice little view there. Yeah, that'll free one. Now, again, make sure your health is no lower than what mine is. That's it the second time. Now for the third time, press circle to go back. Now press options and heal up, because this is going to kill you if not. That's it, heal up. That's it. Now do it a third time. So with full health bar, you can only do it 2 times. Then you need to heal before the third time. That's it. Then push it all the way down. You get a nice view again, and you'll free her. That's it. Talk for her afterwards, guys. She'll be mega happy. Yeah, she will never forget that. That's it. We'll get the book for one of the weapons, volume 2. That's it. Once you've done so, that's it. That's that part completed. Come back all the way back here now. I think that's it. I think that's it in terms of her scenes. I think all the rest we have. Where are we? Onigashima. Oh yeah. Yeah, so of course we're making our way down to the underground now. We will need to make our way to the far room and use the Scarlet Key on that far door, remember? Yeah, I'm just looking through the text guides. I think that's the last scene with her. I think that's... Now we have every single scene, I think. Yeah, so... That torture room. We've done that quest. That scene. Yeah, we've got Golgodantis, yep. Yeah, we've got to fight the greatest fighter in the world one more time. Yeah, that's it. That's the final scene in the game which we have not got yet. So yeah, right now we should have 100%. Of course, you can't really check until you complete the game. But yeah, nice. Got every single scene in the game. Okay, so yes, once you get here, guys, use the Scarlet Key to unlock this door. That's it. Continue forwards, and you'll get a cutscene with you quickly rescue her before Tokichiro enters the back door. That's it. Yes, once you get back up, save your game if you want to. Once you're ready, come along this corridor, go through this door, and use your sacred flute on Golgodantis. He is a great swordsman in the world. But as with all great swordsmen, they always have at least one weakness. I mean, Superman has his kryptonite. Golgodantis has his musical instruments. So yes, use the flute, guys, and that will destroy his barrier. Then just spam your magic attacks. And there we go. I tried to beat him at rock, paper, scissors, stones. He did not turn to rock. It doesn't work on him. So yes, use your magic attacks. That's it. We've got him. So enter this door next to come into the engine room, or pipe room, is it called? Yeah, there is a canon name for this. I can't remember what it is. Pipe room or engine room, maybe. Yeah, all the pipes kind of gave it away. Yeah, so climb here, open this door to get us back into the Onigashima. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I am. So yes, run past OU. That's it, and interact with the statue. Of course, place in the orb. Now you want to do the ship, the little ship sequence where you have to rotate both sticks.
Jubei, try the right handle.
Right, I'll do the right one, she can do the left one. In fact, I'll just do them both. I'll do them both, why not? Yeah, so look at that. It got stuck. Yeah, so look how unlevel that is. Yeah, you got to try and keep them both level, otherwise that happens. It's quite awkward. Sometimes I try to keep rotating the other one when I try to slow down the other one. I can't do it. I have to like let go of the other. I can't do them both I can't rotate them both at 2 different speeds. It's just really weird to do. You know, like rotating the right stick really fast and then the left stick at half speed. It's just too hard. You either rotate them both at the same speed or you rotate one at a time. So once you've done that, I mean, maybe it's just me. I've got bad coordination. I don't know, or motor skills, whatever you want to call it. So yes, in here, come in this room. Of course, save your game with that magic mirror if you wanted to. Yeah, so once in the cockpit, yes, press the red button. Right, in Demon Tower, this is it, the final stretch. All we've got left to do is the mini games. Now, I do enjoy this game. I think it's just a gifting. I find all the gifting mechanic, I don't know. It's just trying to work it out. Like I say, if you could see what your level and bond is at, it would be better. It's just that you can't see. I know this is how a lot of the old games are, you know. There are a lot of details, things going on behind the scenes that wouldn't tell you. Games do, I guess, spoil us a bit nowadays, where they just tell us too much. I don't know, but yeah, let me know about ONIMUSHA 1 Warlords. I mean, if it's only needs like 1 or 2 playthroughs of Platinum, I don't know, maybe I will have a look at it, just in my own time, when I get spare time at some point. So what I do a lot of times, sometimes I play on the Steam Deck. I'll be working on the PS5 on like a guide for the channel, but then in like a bit of downtime, just like when I'm sitting down, I might play on the Steam Deck and work on another guide like in the background. Sometimes I do that like a nice easy game, which isn't like too taxing. I don't know, but yeah, if you let me know about Warlords, it might make more chance I work on a guide. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be something like really hard and long. I don't know. If it is, I might wait until the next game releases. It'd be a good hype, like how I've done Death Stranding 1 in the build up to Death Stranding 2. It'd be like a good excuse to go and cover that. Yeah, so of course here guys, as you know, you have to use the tornado attack to defeat the Soul Queen. That's one of these enemies on one of the mini games, and you don't have your magic attacks to use. I mean, you do, but you don't have this weapon yet. So it's like, how do you attack it? And when you've destroyed all the orbs, by the way, that Soul Queen, she comes down to your level and she starts spinning around, and avoiding her is actually really difficult. So when it comes to that fight on the minigame, we have to use Magawichi, stand in the corner, and we have to just keep shooting. And if you get the momentum going, because you keep shooting her, it stops her from sending the orbs in your direction. But when she does, you have to block, because if you destroy all the orbs too fast, that makes her start spinning, coming after you. So you have to shoot her, but if she does manage to send the orbs, you have to block and just let them attack you and then go back to her before you start shooting again. But yes, we just use the gold scale after defeating the Soul Queen guys. Use the gold scale and come in here, like ready to defeat the final boss for one final time. Yeah, save your game. Right, let's go up here. Of course, there are going to be a few cutscenes with OU. Right, so remember, attack him when he detaches from his legs. Use the wind attack to bring him back down to you, and then go back to the wrecker weapon. That's it, wind attack and then back to the wrecker. That's it, keep spamming that. That's it, got him. So Nobunaga, he'll be exactly the same, just spamming magic attacks when he starts flying. Wait for him to come back down and then start spamming magic attacks again. Yeah, so back down ladder, use lift. Yeah, but the final boss, again, I'm just going to fast forward it a bit guys, his fight, because we don't need to see me do that again. So yes, if you're following this video by itself, I am going to be doing full platinum. I've done hard already, and with this video, that hard mode and these 2.5 playthroughs gets you every single campaign trophy. It gets you 100% story completion. All I've got left is to do mini games. I'm going to be doing the mini game video tomorrow, so that'll be 3 videos for platinum. At the end of it, I will release a full video where every one of these smaller videos is combined. I just sometimes like to release them as separate videos because some players just look for something specific. They don't want the full thing. But yes, we've got mini games to do after this, and then that'll be it. Platinum will be covered, and of course got a video to release with all of them combined. But yes, I'm just going to skip this bit very slightly, guys. Speed it up again to speed 1 million. Right, so there we go, guys. Yes, speed times 5,000. Yep, so got him. Yep, so that's it. That's all the playthroughs done of the story. Yep, every single one is done. So let's look at my results. So at the end of this, I am going to show you my story completion. So if you have missed a scene, you can just look at what I'm showing you on the video and try to recognize which one it is, the name of it, and then look in the text guide. If you're unsure, you can ask me. Let me know what the name of the scene is. You can ask me in description, or sorry, the comments, and I'll try to point you in the right direction, what text guide you want to check, or what walkthrough where we did that. But yeah, remember, we did Magoichi first, we did Kotaro on the second playthrough, we did Ekei on the third, and OU in the fourth. But some of the characters, you need 2 or 3 playthroughs to get all the scenes. For example, Kotaro, he's got 3 different scenes, how you meet him, and you can only get 1 of them per playthrough. But like Magoichi, you can do all of his scenes in 1 playthrough. So yeah, it just kind of depends. But yeah, the orange ones are the ones I did in this playthrough. Yeah, so that's it, 100% times 5. Story completion done. We should get a trophy now. Or did we get that? Did that trophy pop already? Yeah, so yeah, it's popped already. I just weren't looking at the screen. So there's a trophy for unlocking the costume, but you do actually get the costume on this remaster. You actually start the game with it. Oh, there it is, fashion model. You actually start the game with it, but for some reason you have to go through the process of unlocking it properly as you did in the old game in order to get that trophy. It does not give that trophy straight away. I don't know why, but yeah. So yep, that is the results, guys. 1 hour 03, as you can see. So yes, I'm going to leave it there. I'll go through all the results and that at the end of the mini games, so you can check up on anything. But yes, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you hopefully on the mini games tomorrow.